Alright, welcome back to another stream this week. I have everything set up once again, I believe, so the confidence I have in myself is, amazing, I'll tell you what. But everything should be already set up, like I said, should be all set up, so everything should be good, and I think we're all ready to go. So, welcome back to another stream at the Gaming Roundtable this week. I hope everyone's been having a great week, because, I wish I could say I sure have, but with the looming threat of a essay paper due this Sunday night, no, we're not doing the best right now. But it's okay, because I'm just going to forget about it, and we're going to have fun streaming. And when the paper gets due, and I either have something done or don't, then we'll figure that out from there. But like I said, hope everyone else has been having a great week this week. Just remember to do as I say, not as I do. Get your papers done. Like, seriously, get your papers done early. Don't wait until the last second to finish them. Winning time? I hope so. I think like the only thing I should win is my essay being done, but that essay probably will not be done until I feel like it, which I'm like the biggest procrastinator I think I've ever met, so. I don't know how in the world we've got 2 days where I claim that... Okay, whatever. Bah humbug, I'm gonna procrastinate. Hey, all I'm gonna say is I at least told you not to, so nobody can blame me for anything. Let's see, so we finish... I'm fairly confident we finish this event, so we don't need to worry about that. Simulated universe, yep. I will say, though, we have new aptitude showcases, so we'll do these first before I forget, because I always forget and then never do them, so... I will say though, I mean, as much as I don't want to, at the same time, Aventurine is a very good shielder. So at the same time, I'm almost thinking about pulling for him. I'll probably get him, even though I dislike him somewhat. I pulled, bro. Oh, did you get him? I hope you got any of the light cone. Ooh, did you get both of them? I never pull on light codes because I know it's... If I want the character or the light cone, I'd much prefer the character. Plus, I just know that if I'm going to get one or the other, because there's no way I'm getting both. I just know that for certain. I'm never getting both. So I'd rather just get the character. Roaring Thunderclap, basic attack, yeah. Yeah, I got both. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. I wouldn't unless I literally saved up for the next 3 years and then was prepared. And even then, it's not a guarantee, so that's about my life. Lightning Flash skill deals minor lightning damage to single enemy, any adjacent targets, high chance of causing shock. Here comes the Mechanical Fever, ultimate, deal lightning damage to all enemies, increase the duration of shock. Galvanic Cords? They use some interesting words in these character showcases. Talent, after attacking, deal minor amount of additional damage to all shocked enemies. Good Night Bellowog technique, attacks the enemy. After entering battle, deals minor lightning damage to a random single enemy. High chance to shock all other enemy targets, or all enemy targets.
Time for the main event.
So, yeah, shock. We just do a bunch of shock damage. There's not much to Serval, truthfully. Put the shield on Kalis. Kalis? One of the two. Oh, well, that was a poor decision.
This song's for you.
Definitely get this ridiculously overpowered shielder out of the way. Somehow this robot has more shield than I think half of the characters in this game do. Oh, but they lost it immediately because they decided to attack. She's very simple. Oh, yeah. Serval's not a very deep character to play. Patch 1 character. I mean, also true. I did use her for the longest time because I didn't really think about Sampo being a viable option. So I used her in Kafka for a while just because I was trying to brute force my way through the early game content. So I just felt like Kafka and Serval both being shot characters. I was like, surely this is the team right here. Only to realize that, yeah, Serval's not terrible, but, there's other options besides just Serval. I also might not have gotten Sampo at the time. That might have been a thing too. Luca, after launching several attacks, gain powerful abilities, immediately causes bleed in the enemy for 1 extra time. Character skill can apply bleed. Another wonderful... Wait, did we seriously just have 2 damage over times characters? Why is there 2 DOT characters? Huh, I don't know. This is a bit weird, but alright. Direct punch, basic attack. I don't need the thing for basic attack. Lacerating fist, skill, deals physical damage to a single enemy, high chance of causing bleed. Coup de grace, ultimate, receives 2 stacks of fighting will, high chance of increasing the target's damage received, and deals massive physical damage to the target. Flying sparks, talent, after using the basic attack direct punch or the skill lacerating fist, receives 1 attack of fighting will. When 2 or more stacks of fighting will are present, basic attack becomes enhanced. If the enemy is bleeding, enhanced basic attack will cause bleed and deal extra damage for 1 time. Anticipator, technique, attacks the enemy, entering battle deal minor physical damage, high chance to inflict bleed to the target. Then gain 1 stack of fighting will. IDK probably Acheron. I mean, I feel like they would have done that with Acheron though. I don't know, it's just weird to me. You could be right though, I mean, maybe they just wanted to wait. I don't know why they would wait, but I mean, hey. I don't question the however much money MiHoYo has, I don't question them. I just let them make my games and I enjoy their games. Oh, look at that, already another enhanced attack. I think, yeah, we use this skill here. Even though, like, this skill does, like, no damage. It's supposed to do, like, extra damage if their weakness broken. It just doesn't feel like it does anything. They got a couple million? I would assume so. Especially with Genshin Impact. I mean, geez Louise. Because Genshin makes a ton of money.
Naughty child.
Oh, well. That was probably the hardest fight I've ever been in. Man, sure glad it was over. I almost lost there. That was sarcasm. I'm told that my sarcasm doesn't necessarily resonate with people some of the time, so I make sure to specify from time to time that, yes, I am indeed being sarcastic. Lynx increases all max HP of target ally, providing continuous healing, restore HP for all allies, and dispels debuffs. I think relatively straightforward, not gonna lie. You know, I don't think my brain was working there, and I definitely thought that this technique was gonna do damage, only to look at the bottom and realize that it said restore. Yeah, that's a me issue, I'm not gonna lie. Ice Crampon technique deals minor quantum damage to a single enemy. I don't know why I had to... Told myself I wouldn't read any of these basic attack ones. Salted Camping Can skill. Apply survival response to a single ally, increases their max HP, and restores their HP. Snowfield First Aid. Ultimate. Dispels 1 debuff from all allies and restores their HP. There's no noticeable change from normal to sarcasm. I have been told that. I try to make it more apparent, but I've told my sarcasm is very, very, it's not thick. Because I feel like if it was, my sarcasm was thick, you would hear it more. So maybe it's thin? I don't know. There's a very fine line, and I also think that, I don't know, maybe it's like a subconscious thing, but there's like, the only reason I'm normally sarcastic is when people say the very obvious things. When they're like, they look at me and they're like, well, did you know that if you plug this cord into the light switch, the light bulb will turn on? I just kind of look at them, I'm like, really? So it's like, I almost feel like I make the sarcasm for the person who is not supposed to get it, because then I feel like they're going to look at me and be like, well, like, I didn't know that, so don't be rude. But it's like for everyone else around me, he went, oh, he's being sarcastic and being rude. Got you. I try to be nice. There are certain times where it's very hard to try to, like, not say anything. And so if I do say something, I try to make it very not noticeable to the person I'm talking about. Outdoor survival experience. Talent. When using skill or ultimate, applies continuous healing on the target ally. If the target has a survival response, the continuous healing effect additionally increases. Chocolate energy bar. Technique. You know, the one that doesn't do damage. After this character uses her technique at the start of the next battle, all allies are granted a continuous healing effect. So, healer, dispels debuffs. It's very,
We're in trouble now.
pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we can just do damage here. I really don't think we're gonna have to worry too much about falling over here, because we just have Callus do a bunch of damage, and everything should end up fine. Okay, maybe I should worry about this. I gotta do research paper, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I mean, that's a valid response. I don't think anybody wants to work on research papers. Do I have to? Absolutely. Am I going to? That's where the question comes in. And it's not like, it's not even like my paper is very long. It's literally a, what is it? It's like 1,000 to 1,500 words. Like, it's not anything crazy long. I could, like, finish this paper in, like... Okay, Callus fell over. Okay, well, that's not my fault. I didn't actually think you could lose in one of these modes. That's fine. Yeah, like, if I actually sat down and worked on my paper, I could probably get it done in, like, an hour. It's just the fact that, like, my motivation has been so low that it's just, like, I don't want to work on it. Oh. Yeah, so we're going to reset this, because I did not realize they were going to do this much damage. I mean, that's a bit ridiculous. Like, I knew they were going to do damage, but not that much. And I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of a nightmare. I didn't know they could do that much damage during one of these trial phases. My only motivation is to protect Super Earth. Oh, jeez. Helldiver players are definitely something else. And I can't say anything, because I did play it too, and I gotta admit, it is a pretty fun thing.
Let's make it quick.
I don't know if I'd ever show it on stream, for the mere fact, not that I don't want to play it on stream, for the mere fact that if I try to play it on stream, I think my computer might die. Like, literally my computer might explode. My computer's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best, so... And there are times where I wonder if it can even hold stream up for a day, so... If I'm not careful, I could very well just destroy my PC. I do definitely want to, let Lynx do her thing. I definitely do want to, start doing more games on stream, but... And I know, I said this a long time ago, and I said I was going to start figuring it out after January, since I would be more in a stable position, only for me to not get into a stable position, and now I'm... And I hate to say this, and I don't want to get too far into it, but, like, now I'm questioning whether I'm going to be moving to Georgia for a job position, so... Like... I'm kind of in this weird position, like, I don't want to settle on a new schedule only for me to get out of the schedule because of some move. So I'm kind of just sitting here in the middle like, we'll see. If bro opens a zip file, his computer dies. I mean, it's not that bad. It's mostly because with the internet I have, which for some reason the last couple of days have been really bad, so I'm surprised. I'm not going to finish that thought. Because if I finish that thought, something's going to happen, and it's not going to be a good thing. So, we're not going to finish that thought. Let's just say something would happen if I'm not careful. Like, it's just my internet. I worry about it, and streaming, for some reason, requires a bunch of, like, data usage. And if you're not careful, it can just crash everything if you're trying to use too much at once. So, I try to play relatively low games that don't require a ton of internet. Which, obviously, you know... Star Rail requires internet, but it's not like an online, I'm going out and playing with like 1,000 players kind of thing. Which I know that's not Helldivers, but you kind of get the drift that like way high graphics, all being downloaded at once. My poor computer would die. I would feel bad for it. Jingliu Destruction gains a charge when attacking, accumulating a certain number of charges, enhances self and advance forwards its unit's action. While enhanced, consumes charge to use a powerful ability. Bro, I hate the standard banner. I mean, I don't... Hold on, let's check the standard banner. I remember the characters, but I want to go through them all. I don't necessarily hate all the characters. Don't get me wrong. Himiko, Japard S2. Ooh. Okay, that's real low. That's fair. What? Bronya's pretty good. Welt I think has been doing pretty good as well. Himiko I think fell off the second the game released. I just feel bad for Himiko. Japard, yeah, I mean, I could see getting him over and over would really suck. I don't blame you there. Clara, I never thought was terrible. You definitely have to make sure you know what you're doing, but you can build Clara. We're going to skip over that one. And Bailu's not bad either. I've got an S2, three different 5-star light. Oh my gosh. You're summoning a lot more than I'm summoning. Jeez Louise. And Bailu E1. Ooh. Yikes, I'm sorry. It is kind of sad how much... What is it? Yingqing? I believe that's his name. Oh, wait, I don't have... Okay, I don't have him on this account. I forgot.
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh. That's tough. I mean, some of the characters... Like I said, some of the characters aren't terrible. It's just... I definitely would see how annoying it is getting, like, the same character on, like, an actual special banner. I get it. It's like the whole Chi-Chi incident with... Genshin Impact. Yingqing is good? Really? I've been told a lot of people don't like playing him. I don't know, maybe that's just like the small majority that I've heard out loud, but I've heard a lot of people don't like him. I don't know, maybe it's just because they can't play him. I don't know. I just have never seen many characters play him, but I don't know. Maybe there is a subsection of people who do actually play him more than the vast majority of people complaining. Jingliu Lucent Moonglow, basic attack. Transient Flash skill deals icy damage to a target enemy and obtains 1 status. Syzygy? Syzygy? I can't even read that. We're gonna go with Sizz. Obtains 1 attack of Sizz. Florfemoral. What are these words? Star Real's gotta be making up words. I refuse some of these words are actual words. Florfemoral Dream Flux deals massive ice damage to a target enemy and deals ice damage to adjacent targets. Obtain 1 attack of Sizz. Crescent Transmigration? Transmigration? They made Syzygy up, I'm not gonna lie. They had to have. I refuse to believe this is an actual word. You know what? Watch this. I mean, don't watch this, but, like, watch this. Ain't no way. Hold on. There's no way. This might actually be a word. The Syzygy, I think it's actually a word. There's no way. No. We're learning something new. It is a noun, and it deals with astronomy, a conjunction or opposition, especially of the moon with the sun. They actually didn't make it up. I quit. Genuinely, I quit. Okay, whatever. When possessing 2 stacks of that, Jingliu enters spectral transmigration state where her advanced action by 100%. Her crit rate increases, and her skill becomes enhanced. When using an attack in this state, consumes HP from all other allies and increases Jingliu's attack according to the total HP consumed. When Sizz stacks become 0, exits the spectral transmigration state. Shine Up Truth technique creates a dimension around a character, enhances this dimension, become frozen. After entering combat with enemies in this dimension, characters regenerate energy and retain 1 stack of Sizz with a high chance to freeze enemies. Yeah, I tend to look up words like that because I think they're fun. Like, I'm just like, there's no possible way, and then, yeah, here we can... I know this is taking up more time than it really needs to, but now I need to know, what is this florfemoral actually a word to... Okay, actually, no, wait. This florfemoral might actually not be a word. Surprisingly enough, the one word that sounded like a word isn't a word, but the other one is a word. I don't think I spelled it right either. That doesn't help. I wish I could actually... Oh my gosh. I literally have my second screen up, and I'm over here trying to go back and forth, trying to figure out what the spelling is. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no, that one is actually, that one is a word they made up. The floor femoral. I'll take that. There's at least one word in here that was false. It just wasn't the word we were assuming was. Yeah, I completely forgot. We spent so long looking up words, I don't even remember what the abilities do. Cool. Let's just blast.
All will be revealed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blast.
In lunar flame.
Naughty child.
You just do damage until it disappears. That's about the normal for this game.
Welcome, customers.
Oh, look. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not gonna weakness break here. Not with Ting Yun. I think there's a better character for that.
Nowhere to run.
All right, there we go. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Heck yeah, that's what we like to see. Alright, now that we've gone through every single word and looked up every definition of every word, let's actually move on to Aventurine, the one character that I feel like we were actually waiting for today. Is it gonna be in the new theme park or whatever that I haven't explored? Oh yeah, it is, because I can hear the background music change. I think it's really cool. I really appreciate how they haven't, like, they don't, like, stick with the exact same environment every single time. Provides a stackable special shield, triggers follow-up attacks after allies with special shields are attack, increases crit damage taken by enemies. Yeah, I just like this. It's really cool. It's the first time I've seen them do something like this where it's not just the exact same scene, and it's not like the same scene in Bellbog, like, over and over and over.
Feeling lucky.
Can we stack this?
Feeling lucky.
Wait, you...
Feeling lucky.
Wait.
Feeling lucky.
You can... I'm sorry, you can... it changes based off of... No way. At the start of the next battle, all allies' defense is increased by 36%. Let's... I want to hit this again. Keep going.
Feeling lucky.
Pouring Rain. At the start of the next battle, all allies' defense is increased by 60%. Okay. What if I do this again?
Feeling lucky.
Peaceful Calm. At the start of the next battle, all allies' defense increases by 60%.
Feeling lucky.
Still Water runs deep. Oh my gosh, wait, how many times can you do this? Allies increased by 60%.
Feeling lucky.
I think it only goes to 60%, it looks like.
Feeling lucky.
Right? Yeah, I think you just keep going until you get 60%. Okay. That's kind of cool, though. I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing. And then it literally, like you said, it literally is. He gambles. He straight up gambles for his shield. Aventurine, straight bet, basic attack. Cornerstone Deluxe, skill. Provides all allies with a fortified wager shield, whose shield effect is stackable. Roulette Shark, ultimate. Gains a random... Sorry, my gosh, I couldn't read that. Gains a random amount of blind bet points and inflicts unnerved on a single enemy, dealing imaginary damage. When an ally hits an unnerved enemy, the crit damage dealt increases. You got the best. It stays the best. Oh, so you basically gamble until you get the best. Okay. That's kind of cool, though. I like that. It's a very interesting, like... It's a way to kind of put his, gambling personality into his skills without, like, ruining the character. That's kind of cool. Shot loaded right. Talent for... Oh my gosh, that is like a paragraph. Jeez Louise. For any single ally with fortified wager, their effect resistance increases, and when they get attacked, Aventurine accumulates blind bet. When Aventurine has fortified wager, he can resist crowd control debuffs. Upon reaching 7 points of blind bet, oh my gosh, Aventurine consumes the 7 points to launch follow-up attack. That deals minor light imaginary damage to single enemy targets, bouncing a total of 7 times. The red or the black. Using the technique, randomly generates 1 out of 3 defense boost effects with different buff values. After entering the next battle, increases all allies' defense by the corresponding values. The writers went crazy. They really did. Like, I feel like you could have just condensed this a little. It's basically saying, get 7 points of blind bet, consumes points, follow-up attack. That bounces. And then talking about with effects resistance, just add that. Just slap it on somewhere. I mean, granted, they do it for, like, the players who really want to get in-depth and, like, know everything about the character, so I can't blame them too much, but... Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're just gonna feed this, which makes sense. They want to show the character off. That's why they have all the assist characters, so you can just watch it.
Do we still have the upper hand?
I mean, geez Louise. Fushuen pass it, pretty much. It would be nice if I could actually, like, you know, play the game instead of being attacked over. I'm sorry, did it censor Fu? I'm sorry, there's no way the system censored Fu.
Time to make a decision.
What? I am so confused. On my one screen, I'm seeing that it censors Fu, but on the other screen, it's not censoring Fu. Okay. Whatever. I don't even know anymore. I stopped questioning my computer a long time ago. I just let it do whatever it wants, and if it works, it works. We only have issues when it actually stops working.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Let's just start spamming. Let's see what happens.
Let the weight survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Oh, well, okay. More blind bet. That's what I wanted. This poor Searing Prowler literally has no way to do anything. And it just keeps getting imaginary damage, so it, like, it basically can't move for the next 5 years. Jeez, apparently Welt wanted to take that dude out. Are you kidding me? It seriously has, like, the smallest amount left. That is insane. I hate that. Okay, well, I see no reason to use the skill if we don't need it.
Hedge your bets.
Now we can use it, so I'm definitely going to do that next.
Leave it to me.
We'll bounce here and see what happens.
We have the upper hand.
Oh, and I already got him. Mono Imaginary goes crazy. Oh, I've heard. Like, I don't... Oh, yeah, because you have Lacha. So you... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, no, that's terrible. That's, like, the worst thing I think I could ever imagine is not... The enemies just aren't allowed to play. That's just what it comes down to.
Enemy data secure.
Oh, support target that's, like, not even going to be there next turn.
Counterattack.
Sure, I'll play along.
That's tough. Wait, is this shield infinite? Fortified wager. Okay, no. They do end. That's what I was wondering. I was like, I thought shields at least have, like, a cutoff point, but this shield kept going. Alright, then spawn a black hole, because why not?
There is no other choice.
How funny would it be just to be able to, like, spawn a black hole? Just having a bad day at work, you're just like, ah, miniature black hole. By work. Pick between Lacho or Adventuring. I mean, true. This is true. Considering, you know, the shield. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about Adventuring literally being able to just shield the whole time and you just never die. That's fair. Well, one of his traces gives him more and resets his count. Oh. Oh my. Oh, that's oh. Well, that's tough. Trailblaze missions. Beignets in a cup. And to add insult to injury, another event. Yeah, we're behind. That's why I want to get done with this Trailblaze mission today, because if I don't, we're going to be so behind. So let's get right into it. I think this is like the only thing we can do. Is this a different book, or is it the same book I already read?
Cone
Oh, no, it's a light cone. Okay.
is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused what this light cone's about, too. Tides of War is easy. I'm not saying it's not easy, it's just another thing that I have to add on to everything else. Like, it's just, it takes time, essentially. And yeah, I know it's like 6 battles, but once again, it's time, and it takes a bit of, like, time to kind of go through everything.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
Wait, I'm sorry, when did Welt listen to an interview by Robin? Welt does not strike me as the type to follow, like, idols and singers. I don't know, man. Welt is something else.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Well, I mean, right now Robin's dead, so,
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
And yes, I definitely went there, but Welts is a researcher. I mean, that's true, but it feels weird having Welt over here who's like an old grandpa being like, oh yeah, that idol, hold on, I got it in my book, and just like pulls out this fact. Welt strikes me as a very interesting character. He got his powers from a god. I know. I played Honkai Impact 3rd. It's bad. It's an obsession. I've read like all the manga. I've read all the manga. I've seen a lot of the shorts that they put out, which I've been trying to find more of them. I've read up on the story through random posts all over the internet. Truthfully, it's an obsession. It's an obsession, and it's bad. That's why I like when they were talking about Acheron and talking about how she's essentially, they say she's a character from a different universe that is basically the exact same as Welt's, even though most of us are pretty confident that it's May. Like, we're all pretty sure it's May, but bro has an addiction. At least it's just to this game. I will admit, it's to the story, it's to, like, content and everything else, but it is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I've spent, like, hours researching this kind of stuff, and I still don't know half the story. This story is very dense. Are you kidding me? Okay, scratch that. Let me just add something. I have not read every single book and letter that this game has given me out, like Star Rail has given me, because there's no way. I will only read what is forced upon me like this. This is it. I can't read all these. Okay. To Sunday, I've been informed about Robin, and I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold a position of not only her elder brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Pentecost. Hey, listen, I'm sorry that your sister died, but like, kind of sucks, but yeah, no one cares. Get over it. Like, seriously, there's bigger things. Like, dude, I know he's running a company and stuff, but like, dude, within the same paragraph, not even the fact it's in the same paragraph, it is back to back. Literally said, I'm sorry about your sister literally being murdered. However, get good. Bro's read all the readables in Honkai 3rd. I don't know I don't know about all the readables, like, in-game. I didn't even know there's readables in-game. I thought it was, like, only, like, Genshin and Star Rail that had them. I might have to go back and do that, though, because if there are readables, I had to read them. I don't even remember where they would be at, though. As Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment. I think we're well past that. And be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. I think we're past that. I heard that you were planning to dedicate a significant amount of time and resources to find death. Such actions does not serve the best interests of the family as a whole, and I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments from other family heads. While you convinced that death is connected to the Watchmaker, I have met that Watchmaker many times, long before the Dream Master adopted you and your sister, and I've never found any evidence linking him to that memory zone meme. Now that I know you are the head of the Oak family, it is essential that you assess the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all of Penacony's resources and manpower for the sake of personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. That explanation point was completely unneeded, but that's fine. The Charmony Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding back their own agendas. Neither you nor I could face the severe consequences if Dominicus's arrival is delayed. I don't know who that is. That's not good. Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival and avoiding any interference from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guests invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter could lead to diplomatic conflicts with other major factions, involving us in disputes that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. As for the matter of Robin, there would be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I've heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old OT. Have we heard this name? This Old OT? I feel like I've heard of this name. I just don't remember where it's from. Dang it. curse my short-term memory.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
Really? I
They don't seem
couldn't
to care
tell.
much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family
Which is
don't
insane,
think
to say the
death
least,
is
but-
a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
We're the family, quote-unquote, i.e. working against each other. Yeah, sounds like a good family right there. With nobody working together. Besides the point. It's fine. It's fine. We'll continue. Oh, gosh dang it. Ah, darn it. Wait, hold on. Did we already read this? Or is this another list? I am fairly confident I read this. No, I'm... Oh no, because they had comments after it. Maybe this isn't the same list. Oh gosh, is there more? Oh jeez. Esteemed head of the Oak family, the investigation into all the suspects involved in the death case has been concluded. These findings are summarized below for your review. Or maybe it is the same list, but Sunday had researched and done stuff in between the margins. I think that's what it is. Because I think these sound like the exact same people, but it just sounds like he maybe like added his own annotations and was like researching it because, I mean, rightfully so. His sister was taken away by death, so it makes sense that he would do, have research notes and try to figure out the pattern. Yeah, perhaps there's a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion. Oh wait, there are a total of 52 suspects on the case, followed by Sunday's note. Perhaps there's a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Wait. I mean, I can see the pattern right here. I mean, just look at it. From the family, from the family, from the family. A professor at Paperfold Academy, which I'm sure is probably a part of the family. Oak family, Oak family, Oak family. Oh my gosh. Is death targeting the family? This doesn't sound good.
Some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Oh boy.
However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
I mean, they kind of have to be. One would assume, anyways.
All for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
And I did see you saying no spoilers, but funny thing enough is I can't really spoil. This is all speculation. I know, joke you. I've not done the story. Normally I do I normally do the story off on the side to kind of like just get it done on my own profile, but like I haven't had time. I have not touched it. Everything I say is pure speculation. I have very vague ideas about what happens. I don't know anything definite.
Before coming here, I had all sorts.
So if I guess something
of
right, it's kind of funny, honestly.
I did not expect an empty mansion.
I was gonna spoil. Oh,
Someone's approaching.
I think you meant me. My bad.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang.
Uh-oh.
And
That ain't good.
Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
He's good.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
Well, listen here, buddy. That normally works, saying that kind of thing. Issue is you're so far into his stronghold that it almost seems like you're trying to steal from him. So, like, that kind of excuse doesn't fly. I don't, it's not gonna work.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host.
See?
Don't you agree?
How well did that work for you, Welt?
Even
How well
without
did that
the
work?
Famous Galaxy Ranger.
Oh,
As
jeez.
far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
Oh, boy.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
That ain't good.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
We break into your house and you just say you're not gonna hurt us?
Happened to figure out that we went through those documents.
Yeah, well, you whispering
While
that
the
loudly
truth
is
remains
gonna
a
give us away.
mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family?
That is a very valid point.
With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to
Oh.
mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
Oh, well, yeah, so now he definitely knows it's
I'll
not
give you
him.
A suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up?
Yeah, I'd have to
While the
agree.
family
But at
is
the same
dedicated to
time,
keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert.
I don't trust Sunday either.
You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
As much as I don't like Aventurine, I definitely don't trust Sunday. Sunday has... Like, while he does have his own agenda, his agenda just seems weird. And I feel like losing... Especially if he actually does care about his sister, I think he would do anything. So, yeah, no, I'm good.
The suspect has been arrested.
Wait,
This
what?
fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
Wait a minute.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Katega-Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit.
Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me.
As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes. Tell me,
Oh, jeez.
do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a
What?
heartbeat.
What?
You
Aventurine?
don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed.
Because I
forever.
refuse to believe this dude's not
As a
Aventurine.
servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway.
He probably had it coming.
No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
Oh?
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Jade is awesome. I mean, I will admit...
Ask and you shall receive.
Hold on. I'll let
You wanted the
kick half
perfect
shot.
construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager.
I will admit that, like, say whatever you want about, you know, the game and how some people are like, oh my gosh, you know, the Hollow universe is terrible. They make good characters. Like, I'm sorry. Their characters are amazing. Nobody can fight me on that. I mean, really, you can't fight me on the story either. The story might be all over the place, but if you learn about it, you learn a lot. But, like, they make great characters. I mean...
The IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that.
The IPC be crazy? Dude,
What I'm more
100%.
curious about, though,
The IPC is
why such a
insane.
grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end. including the perpetrator himself.
Oh, madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
No way. My favorite
Let's
faction?
talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
I'm not gonna lie. I have feelings about the IPC.
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
They seem, to me, they just seem like capitalistic
What
overlords.
do you want, then?
Which, like, okay, but I need to explain this before I get people wonderfully lining up at my door. I don't have an issue with capitalism. The issue where I have is that they're coming in and taking over planets, and they're like, yes, they're helping the people, but like, as we can see in most cases, they're pretty nasty. And like, gosh, even the takeover of Bellabog was just awful. I mean, they would harass the citizens. And yes, argue that it's not all of them, and argue that it's just some of them, but I don't know. I have small issues when stuff like that arises. Like, Topaz. Topaz was a good example of someone who did have a heart, was trying to do the right thing. There are many of them who don't care, though. They got the coolest characters, but they just Frieza, but good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will admit, though, I'll say it now. I haven't watched... I believe Frieza's Dragon Ball, correct? I believe Frieza's Dragon Ball. I'm gonna get a lot of hate if I'm wrong, so I hope it's Dragon Ball. Dear gosh.
Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
I can't get into like the old shonen stuff.
And then what?
Like I'm not gonna say they're not good. I can't watch them for some reason. It's weird to me.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value.
Bro.
30 tanbas. No more, no less.
And what is he doing with this money?
With this money, I'll
Oh.
climb to even greater heights than you.
Thanks.
Grasp
Thank you for
more
explaining.
riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf.
Uh-oh. That can be both a good or a bad thing.
30 Tonbas. He'll give you that. And much more than that.
Can't wait for the Jade backstory. I don't feel like they're going to introduce a character that they don't want to use later, so you'll probably get it.
The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want.
I am very interested in the IPC's backstory. As much as I don't like how they act, I am interested what's going on with them.
Destined to be buried in dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us.
Oh.
Go. Pick the clothes you like. Then choose your desired identity. And then use them well, child.
Wow.
May your plans never suffer failure.
That is impressive.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, show the world their value.
So we caused enough of a scandal for the IPC to say we want you.
They can't always make the right choices in their lives.
Nice.
But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost.
That's kind of weird.
Is it because Gayathra blesses me? If that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable.
The fun thing is Aventurine is like a substitute for Jade. They look the same. I mean, I will say in terms of clothing maybe, their faces I don't really see as the same. Huh. I mean, obviously the clothing. You're right about the clothing. I will admit that. But it's probably because they're also both from the IPC and obviously picked the same outfit.
Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next?
No, as a
What
rock.
awaits me
Oh,
at this
okay.
table?
Okay, I got you now.
More glorious one?
That made a lot more sense. I was like, they don't look anything alike,
Will I
but
return triumphant
I'll
with
go with
fun
it. I guess I can
because
kind of
of
see it.
Countless successes, or
Okay, you're right. You're right. I see you now.
will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas.
What the heck?
Lowly gambler.
What? Is it a dream bubble?
What? What?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, what? What is going on here?
Am I dreaming?
I mean,
I'm completely insane.
technically, if you're in the dreamscape, you are dreaming, but besides the point.
Perhaps so.
Drugs hitting hard. I mean, he's probably under a lot of stuff thanks to Sunday.
When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlord, who was it that gave you the idea?
Wait, what?
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
Oh? Venturine.
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. Not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite.
Yeah, that was being polite, yes.
I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate
You're
fools
dying.
with you to the door. That's why you're here, isn't it?
His mental image is even nastier than his normal personality. Jeez.
A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself.
I mean, that's fair.
I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road.
That's his it?
Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
I mean, I have thoughts about,
What exactly are you?
I mean, have ideas of venturing, but I'm not going to tell you.
In this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome.
What's too much of a spoiler?
Kabasha, I am your future.
Whatever spoils. Oh, I am your future. Look at that, see?
And now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
Yo, what?
Why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing?
Oh, look. I wasn't expecting this. I was just going to just walk over here, but cool, I'll take a bird. A bird that loves to sing will never have bad fortune. Do you want to be as fortunate as me? Come and sing with me. I think I hear something. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Now you too are favored by fortune. I'll let you have this game's console. I need to get back to the great tree. Oh. What, can I now play this machine, or... Yeah, no. Okay, cool. But yeah, no. When I say anything like a spoiler, I, mean anything. I tend to try to figure stuff on my own beforehand, but... You know, obviously the surprise, even for small things like that, is kind of fun. Okay, well, apparently it was going to go faster than I was expecting. TikTok, quick. The deadline is almost here. Did my essay catch up to me? Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I think my essay caught up to me. That's Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. I don't like this. Wait. Oh, because this is... Okay. I was like, what? How are you supposed to... What? Where are you turning? I am so confused. What? Oh, you turned sideways. Oh, well that makes a bit more sense. I was so confused. I just saw it straight up. I'm like, you're gonna flip this way, like sideways, right? Apparently not. That doesn't look right. Can I... Oh gosh, I want to drag this and then... Maybe... Nope, that's not working. Oh. Okay, well that works. Well, whatever gets it done, I guess. TikTok, what deadline is it that I'm rushing for again? Can't remember. Forget it. It can't be that important. Head the central stage of the part of the put. That is so weird. I like that. I also got another cool achievement. What's happening?
Just a Pepeshi? No. A child.
The difference between a Pepeshi and children is that a Pepeshi have a thing on their head. Why? I have no idea, but... and I got another change of yeah, I was gonna ask, what's the new achievement now? Because there's like a... What in the world? Yeah, let's just watch the new achievement. Hold on. We can't pop this balloon. Figured it out last time. Nope, I can't change teammates. Okay. Great. Well, we'll do that later then. Because wait. Oh no, it just requires that I have this one team. So I can swap out a character, which we shall do. Because March can shoot from a distance. Okay, it stops me. Well, now that is tough. Well, they stopped my March 7th strategy from working, so I completely give up. That's what that happens there. Okay. I'm not going to battle those because I don't see the reason in battling them. You can run over those walking billboards. Wait, what? You can run over the walking I mean, I feel bad, but at the same time, that's kind of funny. Like, what? With the car... Oh. I haven't driven a car yet. Oh, this stinks. And now I want to get to that part, because that'd be funny.
I thought miners weren't allowed in Golden Hour.
Wait, really?
Hey, kid. You okay? Are you lost?
Okay, dude, even in, like, some of his final moments, he's worrying about other people. Like, once again, it's hard to hate him. Because there's, like, no reason he needs to be taking care of this kid.
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Okay, listen here. I don't need... I might not be the brightest tool in the shed, or the sharpest, or whatever it is. But, somebody's eyes tend to be a little bit different. Just thought I should throw it out there. You bait him to jaywalk? Do you understand how bad that... Why? Why would you bait a sign to jaywalk? That's awful. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's funny, but... Jeez. But 100% we're going to do that later. Don't worry about it. If we get to this before the end of stream, we're going to do that. Because that's funny. I can't get over that.
Pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are
Gaiathra.
good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
You both have the same eyes.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for
Then he gets ran over. 100% we're doing that later.
to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Yeah, there should be no reason this kid is in golden hour.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunder. No, it can't.
Oh, well, can't go the other way.
There aren't any Abjins left.
Yep, kind of figured, but... Oh my gosh, it's even getting worse. Cat... up... you... just... Abjin... What? Gosh, what... Oh no, they noticed me, they noticed me. I thought I could get around them, but I can't. I'm just gonna sneak on by you real fast. How could they notice me? I thought they had to stop to attack. Well, fine. You know what? I don't know which one I attacked, but I attacked one of them. I'm getting to that clock ticker. Wait, what is this? Set alarm. Use this wake up alarm for the next action. Because this is all friendly units apart from this unit to immediately take action. Oh. Well, we can't have that happen. Nope, nope, and nope.
Naughty child, nap time. Relax.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, I guess I could attack this one because it's out of the way.
We're just having fun.
I think I'll save the ultimates for next.
Stand still.
For the next wave. Oh, right, I lose them because... Oh, no way.
Sure, I'll play
So if you do a mass attack that hits all the people with, that hits everyone with the shield, you immediately lose... Or you immediately gain a bunch of stacks. That's awesome. I just thought it would, like, only do, like, a one-time thing. Okay, there you go.
Good times, never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay. They actually lost a lot of HP, so that's good. And... We'll just do damage, I guess. Let's attack this one, because this dog has a lot of HP left.
We're just having fun.
And...
Stand still.
I think this should be it. Yeah, okay. I figured the DOTs were going to finish them off, if not get them very close.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunder. No, it can't.
Is he just repeating? I think he's just...
There aren't any Abjins left.
Yeah, okay, he's just repeating. Alright. Repair. Troll Dream Ticker? What are you ticking... What are you ticking looking at? You ticking... I'm sorry, am I supposed to be taking offense to this? This sounds like really rude. Don't ticking stare at me or I'll tick your talking... Okay, listen, you better change that attitude up real fast. Like, I genuinely feel like I was being cursed out. That was something else. Oh. Wasn't even trying to do that, but okay. Don't fix him. I mean, it's a bit late now, but I want to see what in the world... TikTok, oh my, I can't believe I said so many bad words. Alright. I'll allow it. Never speak like that again. I am a ticking talk. You just used the words again. Don't worry, guys. I'll stop cussing. Just after one more, just like completely says the whole curse word dictionary, you're just like, really? You're gonna stop when again?
Mama, wait for me.
Oh, the side door's actually open. Look at that. They haven't the last time I was here. Oh no. There's something behind that curtain. I don't like it.
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep
I mean, that is true.
Especially since the flavor of the drink served is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Patagonia, and relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Not a likely feat.
You getting adventuring. I keep saying adventuring. It's adventuring, not adventuring. I keep struggling with that. Granted, I think everyone says adventuring, so I mean, I'm not technically doing it wrong here, but it's definitely funny though how everyone's just agreed that it's adventuring and not adventuring. I don't think it matters either way though. Same character we're all talking about. As for pulling, I'm definitely gonna at least pull for him and see whether we're gonna get him is the bigger question. I'm gonna at least try. He's a very good preservation character that I think could be a nice addition.
You remove your high hand and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert. Because you know that opportunities are fleeting.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
I mean, I'm kind of losing you here.
For me to give you the straight dope, so listen while you can. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracy, calculation. Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal.
So it isn't adventuring. This is weird.
You wouldn't even suspect that it was another trap you meticulously devised. Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, sober, cautious.
The most romantical relationship?
Superiority complex.
So, are we talking about romantical relationship between himself and himself? Or are we talking about Ratio and adventuring? Ratio and adventuring. Thank you for clearing that up. That makes a bit more sense than adventuring and adventuring because, listen, I've seen a lot of ships in the Hoyo universe, but I am not dealing with one where it's literally themselves and themselves. And yes, that does include Zila. If anyone knows Zila from Honkai Impact 3rd, no. I'm not including Zila and Zirla. They're friends at best. I refuse to go any further than that.
They only see your big bet, your bravado, the full house, straight flush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life.
Are you you said what? Are you confused about my adventuring and adventuring ship or the Zila and Zila ship? Because if we're talking about the Zila and Zila ship, that is a Honkai Impact 3rd thing. That is be way too... There's a tad bit too much to go into there. And adventuring, you don't see it? The antagonist, the guy who just gets annoyed? Both. That's fair.
You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself.
You said, because you said the most romantical relationship while we were looking at these two adventurings. I'm like, so, like, romantical relationship between themselves? I got confused, and then you said Ratio and adventuring. I'm like, oh, got you. That made a bit more sense than what I was thinking of adventuring and adventuring. And then the two Zilas is a different thing.
Seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself.
You can't date yourself? I mean, you could love yourself enough. I'm never gonna stop anyone from doing it, but whatever. As long as you love yourself, it don't bother me none.
You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
I mean, valid.
Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged?
It is kind of weird why he's working so hard for the preservation, though he doesn't really care.
Stop talking or disappear from my sight.
narcissistic type stuff, I guess. I mean, for me though, having more love for myself is not as narcissistic. It's impressive. That's fine, but who exactly is about to disappear? Oh? Oh? Aventurine shooting back. Like, obviously, yes, there's a like a very fine line between loving yourself too much and loving yourself not enough. I definitely fall on the side of, hey, maybe I should love myself more. It's not like a bad thing. It's just, you know, having like low self-esteem about stuff and being unconfident. Oh, these all disappear. That's cool, though. I thought they were gonna, like, stay, but no, they actually disappear as you walk through them. Can I? No, let me...
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Me as well, bro. I think a lot of people, it's like, almost like a very fine line. A lot of people have issues with either being too in love with themselves or not enough. And I feel like it's very hard to have, like, a line to draw. Because it is a very fine line. You have to know where it's at for you and you alone. Anyone on Twitch got the same problem, really? I mean, it's honestly like I said. It's either you love yourself too much because you're so popular and you're like, oh, I'm the best thing ever. Which, don't get me wrong, there are some people who are popular who don't have those issues, which I applaud them for that because that is a very hard thing to do. Having all this popularity and still knowing that, hey, at the end of the day, I'm still human. But then, obviously, you know, you have people that are, you know, also don't have enough love for themselves. It's, like I said, even outside of Twitch, it's not easy. It's a hard thing to deal with.
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood memories.
Why is he still talking? This Aventurine's kind of getting annoying.
That day, how many catechins were like jackals hung on your...
Yo, bro, what in the world? Like, oh, hide and seek, so much fun as a child. Hey, by the way, when your mom died, what did that have to do with hide and seek? I get it that he's running from people, but like, dude, Aventurine needs to calm down. Bro, the future Aventurine sounds like a Walmart announcement. I can't get over that now. That's kind of funny. What is going on? Dude. Can you just leave him alone?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Come on. It's a rag. Not like you can ever wear it.
You don't have to have a shirt to wear it. Sometimes it has sentimental value. Jeez Louise.
You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. Your social capital has changed after all.
His family died in a mass killing. I've kind of put that together.
I've never changed.
I just, obviously, it's something I don't want to really talk about much, mostly because that is a really terrible thing that I hate for anybody, really. And I'm kind of glad they tiptoed around it, because that's just, I don't think you need more details than you have enough to know what happened. And that's kind of one of the reasons why it's like, there's just so many people in this game that I don't know their agendas. Oh, is this the thing you were talking about where you could like put your face in here? Hold on. Is there a character short enough to not actually be able to reach? I need to figure this out now. Give me a second. There's gotta be at least one character. Oh yeah. I can't. Why do I find this so funny? What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. On the other side after it. Alright, let's just yank the bird up. Aww. The storyline. Oh, yeah. I just find it so funny how it's just like, Hook is not even tall enough to use it. It is either great villain or Dreamville boss Stone. What do you think? Don't I look cool? Sure? Even though I don't even know if this is Boss Stone. Boss Stone looks kind of bad. If you want to defeat a villain, you have to become an even greater villain. Goodbye. I'm going to continue my villain training. The story stops you. They always do. Yeah, I mean, we can try if I remember, which I'd be amazed if I remembered. I can barely remember anything. Why is there one out there? Like, I swear to you, they just throw these out in the most random places just to see if people can hit them. Like, whatever. There's another one. They just need to stop with the balloons. So, oh. More birds. You know, one of these times, one of these ones with like 3 birds in them is actually going to have another bird in it. Like, there's actually going to be 3 birds. I think it'd be super funny. What's the best beat for this melody? There's something here that feels invisible. Don't you think it's a little too slow? Why don't we make it a faster rhythm? Dong, dong, dong. Okay, whatever. Thank you for the inspiration. I have to go and note this down quickly. Not the balloons that cut out. Oh, another cutout. Okay, no, okay, I got what you need now. I got what you need now. It doesn't help that it's on a delay, and might I add, I have lowered the delay to like the lowest it can go. But once again, because of my internet, it genuinely will not let me go any lower. I think if I try to make it lower, I mean, actually, no. I can't even make it lower. Like, I'm not joking when I say it literally stops me from doing that. I think it's like a 10-second delay, which I don't even know how to stop. Is this... Yeah, this isn't where we came in. What in the world? Okay, I would say we explore all this, but I feel like if we keep exploring, we're gonna not be able to finish the story today. Which, because let me... Hold on, I'm gonna go over here and check. What's over here? Oh, yeah, because there's like a whole new area. The delay would blow up the computer, probably. I mean, like, I don't blame my computer for having me not do it, but sometimes I'm like, I really wish I'd have a more active, like, display of, like, chat with, you know, my chatters. I have to work late again. I don't want to face life anymore. Life is so much more cruel than it is in the cartoons. Yo. Why does this... I hate that the stream ticker is relatable. Like, what? This is not cool. I don't appreciate this. Clocky, take me away from here. Take me to Dreamville. Help, I'm in this picture and I don't appreciate it. Oh, there you go. Look at that. These robots getting too real. It is kind of sad that genuinely these robots have the exact same issues that we have. I didn't even mean to solve these. Like, I'm not even attempting to try to solve these. Whatever. Clocky is not real. Dreamville is not real, but overtime pay is real. Although I hear some visitors come from places that don't pay overtime, could only imagine how hard their lives must be. The family really is great. You know, that sounds exactly like a black company kind of saying. Like, oh yeah, other places might be, you know, this place might be bad, but other places are worse. Like, no. No, if your place is bad, your place is bad. Like, don't, no. Just because other places might be worse doesn't mean you should live through this. Oh, just barely dodged that. Let's go. Just that good. Oh? What in the world? How did it even get there?
A topaz? What is this doing here?
Most copium clock. No, literally, though. Overtime pay should not be the one thing you look forward to. That's not good.
What? Does your cornerstone wrench out of your heart?
What?
I was merely curious at why it was here.
Well, considering you brought it to Penacony, I mean, one would assume.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. Didn't on you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle.
I might have hinged a story point, or hinted a story point.
The cornerstone's hue is the same as
earlier. I think I probably know what you're talking about. I might have not said it because I was like, I saw it and I was like, I'm not gonna say that, just in case.
If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there.
What? The cornerstone hue is the same as the radiance of Cloth's body. Gotta give it to you, but I've heard a lot of baloney, but this lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If you were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there. Oh, did I say it? Oh.
This is just bait.
Obviously, it wasn't a good enough spoiler for me to know. Just bait.
Of course.
It's very vague. Huh?
That's why ratios for
Oh, obviously it was vague enough. You're good at that.
say that doctor's acting was superb.
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
No, I don't think Ratio was acting. I think he genuinely portrayed you.
Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with controls. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious.
Yep. Like I figured. Sunday's kinda... Ooh.
To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. So was his name to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait.
Took the topaz.
And before you know it,
Before you know it.
everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Wait, adventuring... What? You know, Jade looks a lot like the adventuring... Oh, okay.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Okay, now you definitely did spoil it. Now I got it this time. But, it's fine.
Your mind. It's our mind.
But no, you're right. You make a lot of sense.
We're the same.
Because now that you said third stone, you're 100% correct. And I think I don't even know if it's really that much of a spoiler. I think it does help to know that Jade and Adventurine do look similar. I think that's not even like a spoiler. I think that just helps.
The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself.
Well, I got to delay stuff. Yeah, unfortunately. Like I said, it really ticks me off. It's annoying.
This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hair. Rather beautiful green.
Oh, are they...
Like you. Cunning.
Were they about to just say it too? Oh, hold on. I keep forgetting to turn on...
What's his name?
Yep. Okay.
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what you said when you received
I tried timing it. Fair enough. I appreciate for you at least trying, but
Type of stone
apparently it's just not working.
but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade.
Yep. Alright.
Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, looks like Jade can be substituted
Oh,
for
no.
Aventurine.
No, to be sorry. I mean, they literally talk about it like 5 seconds later. It'd be different if you were like being over here being a leaker and being like, oh yeah, did you know in like 3.0? And then like just spoil the whole story for the rest of the game. But like if it's like 5 seconds, it's not gonna destroy me.
3 leaves, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh,
Oh,
you're even more united than the family.
that's rough. More united than the family.
As I've said before,
That's tough.
3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing.
He's good.
But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
The other stone.
Real Aventurine stone?
Well, there you go.
Now, let's have a look.
Has he had it on him the whole time? I refuse to believe that.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I know where it's at. It's right there. It's right in the chest window. I knew it. Figured it out.
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
I'm sorry, it would be funny if he pulls it out of his chest window. I know it's probably not true, but it would be so funny.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong.
That is insane that he held it on. I want to know how he slipped it past everyone.
These cheap bubbles.
Oh, so it's with all the other... Okay.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, just look at it. Shattered.
Oh my gosh.
Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back.
Dude is insane.
Far more precious than
Did you know that in 3.0 I get to be a new 4-star in game? For real, totally.
consequences of doing that.
Thanks for spoiling.
Blasphemy against
Jeez Louise.
You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Yeah, I refuse. My abilities are nothing. You simply just exist.
Well, Diamond has always
That's
been
why you're a
all
4-star.
about.
You just
As
exist.
long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means.
That is impressive. Aventurine
How else would
is...
the family
I
be
mean...
fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used.
I am kind of impressed that
Its
as a...
effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Yeah, that's kind of impressive. I wouldn't have think that you could just smash the cornerstone like that.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every
Bro is the planner.
reckless risks and
Oh, I've noticed that.
come with a strong impulse for self-destruction?
He's impressive.
If you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards, I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
It is kind of weird though.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
Because, I mean, I really don't think he's being loyal to the IPC.
If you can do what it takes.
Like he said before, he's willing to use people. So I'm thinking he's just using the IPC for his own benefit until he eventually gets what he wants.
The cornerstone is gone.
Oh gosh.
Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Why did bro reject nukes? I do have to admit, that was kind of funny. Like, I feel like there's so many just things in this game that they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, here's a bomb. And you're like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? Or like the, do I have that? Hold on, I need to check. Did I ever complete that mission? I know there was a mission where you literally get a bomb. I don't think I have it. Oh no. Darn it. Yeah, for those who don't know, you can now salvage 4-star light cones. The fact that I haven't even walked in here to see that is kind of sad. Before you can salvage, you can lock and unlock your light cone badges here. Okay, well, I just want to salvage, so you get film. What about a 4-star? I honestly didn't even know you could do this, and I'm kind of curious. Item locked. You jerk. Unlock all 4-star light cones. Okay, cool. So let's unlock, and then click on it. Yeah, wow, that gives nothing. Genuinely, that gives nothing. Okay, I'm going to lock them back. Lock all 4-star rare. I mean, not that I needed to lock them, because I'll probably never salvage them, but that's fine. So is this... Oh, no. Wait, where's it having me go? Wait, is it having me go back the other way? Oh, no, you're supposed to... What? He's somewhere in here. Oh, he's standing in the middle of it all.
Meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
I'm just not able to see, I guess. That's
Yes.
fine.
We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course.
Look how nice he looks when he's, like, actually trying to be nice to people.
4 of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a blimp.
A flim? I don't think it's a flim.
I I think you mean film.
Thank you, Aventurine. Thank you.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together.
Bro isn't hiding. No.
Moving
He wasn't even trying, and I'm just over here not able to see him. It's okay.
me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Literally about to disappear into a non-existence.
Sure.
Oh yeah, guess I'm kind of sad. Gee sweet, these robots are all over the place. Get off my... Hamster Ball Night. Fast and Fury Nuts. Listen, if I get one more pop reference, I'm going to love it. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to love it, but the amount of times that I just sit here and I'm like, okay, well, great. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to continue. I'm getting Sunday for sure. Wait, hold on. It just put me in this and I was so scared. I was like, wait, what are even the controls? Fury Nuts. Yeah, I guess I just did Fury Nuts because it's like a hamster. They're like, haha, funny, Fast and Fury Nuts, i.e. Fast and Furious. Yeah, well, I guess for those who don't know, maybe those don't... I guess I probably know more about the Fast and Furious series because my dad, like, just adores cars, so he loves Fast and the Furious, or at least, like, a few of them, so that's probably why I know that. But it's a movie. It's a movie series about a bunch of cars, so, you know, convenient enough that we're driving a car here. Click the flip button to dodge obstacles and opponents. If you dodge right before you're about to crash into a roadblock, you'll trigger Turbo Dash and experience a short period of invulnerability. Energy can be accumulated by triggering short Turbo Dash and picking up supplies. Energy is full, you'll enter Nutty Blitz and experience a period of invulnerability. Film's length is limited in movie mode. Progress bar below indicates film progress. Audience score will be accumulated by conducting Turbo Dash, picking up supplies, or slamming into opponents or obstacles while invulnerable. Trigger the events above as many as possible. Achieve target audience score. Okay, so space. Awesome. And then you swap. I mean, relatively easy, I guess. And then we're about to... Oh, wait, hold on, we gotta... I mean... It's relatively clear, I guess. I don't... What is... What is this mode? I know, but Fear Nuts, I swear the directors had acid in Penacony's storyboard writing room. I mean... They were... It wasn't even like... Hold on. 2 seconds. We're gonna reset. Because my brain totally just stopped working there for 5 seconds. We're gonna reset. I'm gonna stop for 2 seconds. Okay. We are back. I think the people in Penacony... I think they knew what they were doing. Truthfully. And it's not even just in Penacony. Because every single area has, like... Has so many,
Not a bad score, eh?
Oh gosh, what is it? It has so many pop culture reference. Like, there's like 1,000 of them. It is crazy.
Boring.
I think it's just because the producers are so unserious with their game, and they're not like... hold on. The Clocky's extra filming experience event has now has more available activities. Wait, what? There's no... What do you mean? What? There's no event here. What are you on? I'm very confused. That'll be something I think we do later on in life. The story is kind of incomprehensible. I mean, it's definitely... I think what it is, it's definitely following the Impact Thirds way of like saying things without a guy telling you everything. Oh gosh, I'm not listening to another Aventurine. Why does he... I swear Aventurine is like the one thing literally keeping us from like just playing through and getting to the end of this. I swear. But as for incomprehensible, I definitely think like I said, it's following like an Impact Third storyline where it's very difficult. There's a lot of things thrown around that if you don't have a good grasp on, you lose everything immediately. So like I don't blame you. You're absolutely correct. The story is very difficult to understand. It's by digging, like you literally have to dig deep. If by digging deeper into the story and fully immersing yourself, you start to understand like the very small minute details are actually bigger than what you think. But like once again, I don't blame you. The story is a tad bit more difficult to understand than just simply battling through Bellabog and, you know, fighting everything and making sure to win in the end.
I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
That's why when I said I was obsessed with the Honkai Impact Third story, when I say obsessed, I mean I simply understand the very basics of the story. That's all I mean. I don't mean I'm a professional. I don't mean I can explain every minute detail to you, but I can give you the overall basics, which honestly is impressive for a game like that. And obviously it's the same team, or not same team, but the same company that makes this game is making this game, and at the same time they're trying to like overlap the two as well. So, and granted they do that with Genshin too, but Genshin is a lot less noticeable with the connections so far than this game has outright basically said we are connected, especially with Welt.
Sounds sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I
Sure.
you knows. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about
I watched a YouTube short on Honkai Third lore. While I'm not saying that a short can't give you a decent amount of information, I will say the story is very deep. There's a lot of things that are very minute. Because, like, I'm curious, how much did you learn? And obviously I won't go too much into stream because I feel like if we are going to do a Honkai Impact 3rd storyboard, I should do that a different day. World 9, Himiko dies, that would be crazy. Well, I mean, Himiko does die in the other story, but sorry for those who are going to play Honkai Impact 3rd. But yeah, Himiko dies. I'd be surprised if you didn't know this by now because that's spoiled all over the internet. And I've actually, funnily enough, I remember watching a live stream from Honkai Impact 3rd. It was actually really, it's not cool. It'd say it was cool would sound really bad. But there was actually, what is it called? Oh gosh, hold on. Some of the streamers that were playing at the time that were like, okay, we'll let the young child continue to speak.
Oh, even taller than the tallest rocks in the desert.
Okay, we done. Okay, cool. I remember the streamers basically said that at the time of Himiko's death, they basically said that like they took weeks off, or not weeks, but they took like a whole week off because they were so invested in the story, and when that scene hit, it just like it tears through you. And I have to admit, even like knowing it's gonna happen, it still hurts.
This one's for you.
Oh? Is there actually like anybody here, or is Young Adventuring going insane? But no, seriously though, if Himiko went away in this story, you don't even realize how much of an upheaval there might be. Like, I no joke you, there might be riots. Because there are so many people that are like, please don't let it happen again.
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way?
You know what isn't the wrong way? Simply hopping over the bars. Your legs, like, they're at your hips, dude. Like, you can just climb over this. Or, heaven forbid, you walk around. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We'll pretend that that's a wall. I've played the tutorial for Honkai Impact. You know,
Is this?
that's fair. I mean, even the tutorial was, I think the tutorial was actually pretty good. It's better than most games where they give you like a white room and you just practice the abilities. They like actually throw you into like a real life combat and they're like, here you go, have fun.
Oh, what's on your mind?
What is?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh gosh, why is he back?
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you.
Oh my gosh, no, really?
That man gave you your first job.
Can Aventurine just, like, kick him out of the mine? That'd be great. I really am getting sick of him.
You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that phase,
The computer controls mid. I guess maybe I've just gotten used to it since I've played it. Has it been a year? No, I think I hit like a certain amount of days a while ago, so I think it's over a year. But I guess I've gotten used to it. I've never noticed anything wrong with the controls. I understand that it's pretty weird, but I think the reason they do it is because there are some people that like don't want to use a mouse, so like everything's accessible to just using on a keyboard. And it's 100% your opinion. You're good. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. It's for me, I guess I've just never thought about it, the controls being weird.
Shut up.
oh, you don't wish to face your past. Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 commas.
That's so awful, though. That's terrible.
Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
Like, first being sold off and then being told, oh yeah, by the way, your life is literally worth pennies.
That's right. You love the thrill of danger, but you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death.
What?
In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that way. Not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners.
Oh, jeez.
Could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved it without a fuss.
Hmm?
Pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity.
They're talking about something that I'm not quite understanding.
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it?
Alright, quote unquote, Aventurine, can you
What
just
fun
start...
is it if the fight isn't
Can you just start explaining it? Because normally you do that last time.
Fair. You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place.
Not gonna lie, my Aventurine does more damage than my Topaz does.
Obviously not in your favor, so how
Oh.
about just breathing
I'm sorry.
that fool's words awaken something in you?
That is kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
Everything? You mean it could make all the cards on the table just disappear?
What? What is going on here?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Not gonna lie, they might kill Walt instead. People like him more. What? What the? Where did we just go? What the heck? Okay, I guess the wall disappeared. Amongst the rock... I can't read that. That's fine. Where... Alright, am I going psychotic or are things moving? What is going on? Not gonna lie, I did see that, and I got weirded out by the fact that everything was repeating. I'm not gonna lie, they might kill Welt instead. People like him more. It's speculation. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the fact that I like Welt a lot. It's the fact that if they kill Welt, that's... There's just a lot of things wrong with that. Like, I don't... Where's this bird at? Oh. No, click. I really hope they won't, because that's... it just feels wrong to kill off Welt for some reason. I feel like there's so much stuff he's supposed to do. I think I've heard that thought too, though, and it doesn't sit right with me. Not even the fact that I like him a lot and like, oh my gosh, he's my favorite character. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like something weird would happen with the story. I've been discovered. I snuck up all the way to the maze, steal the treasure, and prove that my technique is unmatched in Dreamville. I didn't even dare fly so as not to attract attention. While I failed myself, young Master Gold was right. I still have a lot to work to do. Welt equals potential man. I mean, he, like... It just feels like Welt is, like, the only reason... No, yeah, really. Welt is the only thing that we have so far that connects us directly. Like, a full-on direct link to Impact 3rd. And I feel like getting rid of him would just, like... It would just throw it off. Granted, I really do want to know, and it's really bothered me, and I've seen a little talk on it, but not many people have been talking about it more, was where Nicole went. Because at least I remember people talking about it, and I guess I never finished the story, and that's on me for that one. But I remember when they said, when Welt went into the different universe, that I thought they said Nicole was with him. So it's weird to me that, like, she's not here, but he is. I feel like I have to look that again. I have to figure that out, but I don't know. I just feel like if there is supposed to be another character, where are they at? Who's Nicole? There's so much that I would have to explain with that one. I'm not gonna lie. But it's, for me, that is once again speculation, because I don't have the exact details to remember. And once again, like I said, I did never finish the story because I'll take like 2 seconds. I don't want to go too far into it because I might, you know, take up way too much time. But essentially, after the main story ends, so like what's happening in Honkai Impact 3rd right now, there's supposed to be an after story. This after story follows May and Bronya, basically 10 years. At the time that I remember playing it, it was 10 years. Now it's like, I think it's like 6 years or 4 years after the main story. They're supposed to be in the future, and there's supposed to be new characters. Nicole was one of the new characters involved. Something happened. Welt went to this universe where he's at right now. And I could have sworn that Nicole was with him, which is another character from the other universe. Once again, I need to do more research into this. If I do figure out something, I don't know. I guess I'll probably forget by next week, but it's okay. I need to figure this out myself. Thank you for reminding me of that, though. For bringing up Welt. I know you weren't meaning to bring up that big, gigantic can of worms in my brain, but that is something I need to look up, so I appreciate you reminding me to do that.
You obviously could have lived a normal life like Vic says that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
So wait, hold on. I need to read this again. Your question right now is hard to put into words. Lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? Could have lived a normal life. Oh. That is kind of weird.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
So he's a sentimental person, which... It's weird, because he doesn't strike me as sentimental.
You actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
Oh.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
That's... Yikes.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through.
I really don't like this version of Venturine.
You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten.
Like, as much as I have a slight, not hatred now, but it's like, I don't like what he's doing, I really don't like this Venturine more.
You surely won't forget how
So I appreciate the game for giving me someone else to not like at all.
how the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. You ran away without looking back, just as she told you to. A lifelong regret, indeed.
Welt, an emanator of Gaiathra Triclops? I mean, no. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably a joke, and
No.
I mean,
Do you not have
hold
anything
on.
better to talk about?
Why? Can we just stop talking to him?
Shut me down like a champ!
Please, thank you.
Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo.
Please just stop talking. Genuinely stop talking. I really don't like you.
I finally get you. Woo! You are nuts!
I love the reverb they added at the end. Like, just, woo, you are nuts, man. Like, it slipped from, like, having, like, a casual businessman, gambler type attitude to just, like, hearing him in, like, his natural voice being like, whoa, bro, you're crazy.
In the end,
I love voice actors so much. These voice actors are fantastic.
Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a stellar Robin play. A fabulous Robin loses her voice. 2 unsolved murders.
Clean up on aisle 13. Jeez
And a
Louise.
chance to go head to head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips. Death.
Wow.
But whose exactly?
I never would have guessed death. Not like this whole planet's been talking about death.
We'll know when the dice falls.
Oh? So he doesn't actually know who it is yet.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience.
And not like you're not going to invite yourself, but continue, I guess.
Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gaiathra's blessing?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. With the amount of... With the amount of talk about Gaiathra being giving Aventurine luck,
Or am I the one about to disappear?
it's so quiet as he finally gone, or is... I don't know, but honestly, as long as that dude disappears, I don't really care. Feet deep in the sand. What? Okay, so we finally got out of this absolute nightmare. I love how the map doesn't even show you how to get through. It's just one giant circle. Like, thanks.
Finally, made it out of this.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
Alright, back to Gaiathra because the game distracted me. I think it's funny how it's like, we keep hearing talks about Gaiathra, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, the only thing we've seen so far is that I guess it's Gaiathra, I don't even know what Gaiathra is. Gaiathra's like, it feels like Gaiathra's literally like the god of luck at this point. It just feels so weird. The killer kind of surprising. I'm sure it is. Honkai has a very, or not Honkai alone, but Hoyo has a very good way of like surprising people when it comes to their story points. Just, what is? Hey, wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. Oh, we'll get more energy later then. Because there's no way we can make... Hold on, let's see. I shoot. Can't do anything, can't do anything, can't do anything. Can't... Yeah. So that, yeah, but I do see that there's this over here. So I think you're supposed to get over here at some point. We just don't have enough energy to do it. Oh, no, wait. Scratch that. We do have enough energy. I'm wrong. I forgot. You just start from this pinball machine. And then you rotate it. There we go. Oh, gosh. The one thing I hate about these pinball machines is that I have to go through every single time and open and close them. Nope, close. I'm going to activate this, though. And I want to go over here and see what this is all about. Because it feels too hidden to not have some sort of secret over here. I will admit, though, props on them for being able to hide something like this. That's cool. Secret party. I was right. Wait, is there really a reset button? You've got to be kidding me. Have I really not noticed this the whole time? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not like I would have loved to have known that weeks upon weeks ago when Penacony first released. That's fine. It's okay. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad that I didn't know. I'm sorry, this is Brothers Hanu's house? Listen, I was mad, but now I'm curious. Location of the store is fantastic. Oh, it's a store. It's not his house. I thought it was actually his house. I was about to be so happy. I was like, there's no way he has an actual house. I say, I was like, am I just dumb or I can't find this puzzle piece? Okay, I'm really confused right now. I don't know where this piece... There it is. Alright, piece there. Piece there. A piece there. No. Oh, piece there on the ground. There you go. Okay, so... Once again... Turn this down... Because background noise is always fun. Okay, and... I did notice that now it's like super quiet, so I'm going to lean a tad bit more to try to make up for the sound difference. Or I guess turn it up maybe a tad bit more. It doesn't need to be too quiet, but... when I become the great director of Dreamville, I'll definitely make my first film for Brother Hanu. If you want to make a film with me sometime, come and find me at the Great Tree. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. Making film sounds like a great time. And then let's grab this chest. Cool, cool. If there were a rock, or there were rock. It's not even a rock, if there were rock. Bro didn't notice the reset button. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. I'm disappointed in myself. Because I'm normally the type of person that, like, I mean, you can kind of see it. Whenever there's something new, I'm, like, constantly trying to, like... Clocky? Huh? That is weird. But, like, I'm someone who, like, constantly tries to fiddle with controls and, like, understand how everything works. Where's my missile? I can't blow it up. Where's my missile? Yeah, I'm just sad that I, like, somehow when I'm digging through controls, I didn't find that. It's just weird to me. Where's my missile at? There's my missile.
One place he can be going, whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Nice, I love that. Wait, oh, is Boss Stone around here? Oh, blast him. Nice. Thank you for the rocket and the treasure chest. I do like that mechanic where you can, like, blow up walls. That's kind of cool. Oh. Gotta hide for now. I'll let him... well, I say them, but I guess it is a robot, so I'll let it go back down, and then I can blow up it and the little explosion box. What's going on? Wait, make sure to listen to the new boss music. We're getting there, I'm sure. We just haven't gotten to the final point yet. Where? Sweet, we can transfer. Oh, we have to turn back because we. Okay. All the music goes hard. Honestly, I will say that's. MiHoYo never lets down when it comes to music. They're definitely trying their hardest at making everything sound good.
Is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes.
Alright, we're gonna yank this out real fast. Hanu is staring at you. What? Okay, well, I'm gonna grab this first, so leave me alone. Rumor has it if you pull this trigger, you see fireworks, and then they're even better from normal fireworks. But I only have wings. Help me push it. Is that a bird song I hear somewhere else? You're so mean. Then I'll go and find someone else to help me. I like how every place in Star Wars got a theme. Oh, are you talking about, like, when you say theme, do you, like, mean music, or do you mean, like, overall when it comes to the planets, they have their own theme? I mean, granted, everything in this game has a theme, so honestly, it doesn't really matter which one it is, but I do have to admit, they take very good care, and Pentecote's got the jazz. Do you mean the music? Okay. I mean, they know what they're doing. I mean, like I mean, even like the theme itself for the planet is just, you know, supposed to be about the 19. I think it said 1920s. Is that? I think it's around the time that they try to fashion it after. Which is cool. I like how they're not. Like, don't get me wrong. When it came to Genshin, I appreciate how they kind of did like the different regions, and had like, you know, there was one region based off of Japan. There's one based off of China, England, France. Sumeru was Sumeru like Middle East, I believe? I'm trying to remember all of them. I think that's it, because those are 5. But like, I also love how in this one it's more like there's time periods that they fashion everything after. And I would battle the dino, but I feel like we're getting close to time at some point, so we just need to start finishing this up. They definitely added a lot of story to this.
Ah, it really is you.
Oh yeah, there's the other cardboard cutout. Look at that.
I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling. It makes me more curious about you.
Maybe the fact that you guys are probably the same person. I don't know. There's that.
It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye.
The saxophone and the muted trumpet makes my ear tingle. No, that's fair though. I will have to admit, I'm a jazz enjoyer as well.
You're going back?
I'm not gonna say it's my favorite. Honestly, I don't have a favorite genre. I feel like,
Go home.
but jazz
The
is
day's
definitely
getting
on my
dark,
list of good ones.
And it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
You're home. Where is it?
In your heart, I swear.
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are.
Oh well, at least it wasn't like Adventurine's heart. I'll take it. I'll allow
In this
family.
room.
Oh. Oh, that's rough.
This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it.
Heaven. Oh, jeez.
But, mister, why don't you like it?
A bit too soon. A tad bit too soon.
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
Oh, be quiet, Aventurine. Or second Aventurine, whatever you are.
I don't know.
You do know, but there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired. We all are.
Bro, got schizophrenia?
Chose to stay here. Me.
I mean, considering there's 2 of them, what's Sunday give, bro? Something.
Your past. And future.
What?
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream.
What is going on here? I feel like there's a lot of weird things that are going on.
We can offer to those who hurtle towards death.
Oh, I finally swapped over to calling the quote-unquote future Aventurine Aventurine.
Must travel for a reason. You've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been.
Oh.
You don't care who the real murderer is, and the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want
Jeez Louise, a paragraph.
is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage. You'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
Is he... I mean, I kind of figured that he's sacrificing himself, but...
And it will be flawless.
It just...
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. It's that simple. That way, the IPC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of.
Well, see, now he says freedom, and now that bothers me, because I assumed he was willing to be sacrificed for everything.
This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death.
But no, I never got Acheron. I did see what you mentioned earlier, and it does stink that I can't see it.
So that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Hey, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible.
I'm still kind
I
of...
can't stop you from doing what you want. You can't change where you want to go.
I'm kind of confused on what's they're talking about.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt.
Are you kidding me?
In as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas,
You can't pick it up, but there's literally people outside my window, like, cutting down a tree or something.
though luck always seems like it's on your side.
And might I add, it's like 10 o'clock at night, so I don't know why people are outside right now, but it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It happens.
Before, but why you? Why must it be you? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more, if these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaianbra, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths, then what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
Dude. I'm telling you, I knew they were going to make you like adventuring. Like, this is just...
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about.
Fine. Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
Man. I'm still struggling with the minutes to kind of understand fully what's going on. It's just...
And now...
I can tell that what's happening right now is basically adventuring walking towards his end.
Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Sure. Come on.
Oh, come on, dude. So not only have you put a knife in my heart, you dug it in deeper. Gosh, man, could y'all just, like, not hurt us for one day? For those who saw the memes a while back, Penacony is a nice and wholesome story. It's a grand ending. I can't argue with that. It's just... Man, like, I really wish he doesn't, like, feel the need to have to do this. It just feels wrong. Especially after, like, essentially working up... Okay, that was relatively simple building. Like, especially after, like, working up his likability and getting him to be a character that I'm not gonna say I fully enjoy and like, but he's at least better now, and he's not as terrible as, like, right at the beginning where he just basically acted like a jerk. It's just annoying, truthfully. I will unlock this, though, because while I'm here, it makes my life easy. No. There's no way we went around this entire park and have now ended up back at the beginning. Okay. Okay. No, that's cool. That's fine. Went around the entire park only to end up back at the beginning. That is insane. No, I'm just letting you know, though. Depending on how they finish this final scene, there may or may not be tears shed. We'll have to see. Unfortunately, I am a sucker when it comes to this kind of. Yo, wait, can he even? Oh yeah, he can fit. Okay.
Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Oh, so we're supposed to take a photo. Okay, got you. Get the whole shot in. There you go. Right there. Really, guys? Really? We're gonna have the visual effects in the background on a photo? Come on, guys. Yep, this is gonna hurt.
How nice. Now I can see. I look like two.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your expression will look more natural.
Of course,
Sure, I will.
Of course, the charismatic camera.
Mister,
Oh gosh, what is
Are
it?
you going back too?
I can't leave yet.
I'm trying to remember what the word is for like people who look good in
I
cameras.
still have a show to do.
Photogenic. There you go. That's what it is. Photogenic.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Oh no,
Sure.
man! Come on, don't do this to me.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
Time for the main stage. Just don't.
I'm actually
I'm gonna procrastinate just a bit longer. We're gonna grab these puzzle pieces.
But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Puzzle pieces first.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
I wanted to do this earlier, honestly, but
I hope I can become as good looking as you when I grow up.
you do, kid.
Of course you can.
More story. I refuse.
You'll be better and stronger.
I refuse to hurt myself faster than I want to. The Men in Black is IPC. That is kind of funny, though, that they mentioned that, the Men in Black kind of thing. Though I'm sure they're more talking about, like, old business suits or whatever, but... Oh, that's actually a really good chest. What in the world? Wait, what? How do you... Was it down here? That's why. Okay. I really did want to get this chest earlier, though. I just realized as we kept going, I was like, uh-oh, wait. Because over here, I might as well just grab it. Oh, there you go. And... final piece. There you go. Alright, now we'll continue down the path. It is kind of weird how he's almost like... He's like basically making peace with his past and his future, which... Obviously the past makes sense. The future is weird. The tears, bro, don't. Just... If I cry, stream is ending. I cry, stream is ending. We're gonna be done for the day. Like, I no joke you. I told myself I'd try not to cry on stream. Because it's like, for me, what really stinks, I hate it, that I'm like a very emotional person, especially for like games like this that do get you involved in their characters. So like, you know, like when I was talking about Honkai Impact 3rd and Himiko, no dude, I was crying too. It was bad. I was all over the place.
Behind this almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Oh, this might hurt.
Thank you.
Depending on how they play it, this might destroy me.
You still seem pretty nervous.
Well, considering he's walking into
Let's put our
essentially his
palms
own
together.
destruction.
If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed.
Oh, jeez.
Putting our palms together is a simple ritual.
They pep
By
you up
putting our
before.
palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga.
Yep,
Will bless us.
they sure are. I don't appreciate it.
If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it.
Okay.
Of course I know.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want.
Really? I mean, geez Louise, man.
Catechins know. This time, we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance.
But I bet the IPC doesn't show up, do they?
Without this rain,
Or at least they don't do enough and they
will never
don't
take
shave
action.
Kakavka's
We will not
sister.
have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
Oh boy.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive.
Yeah, considering.
As long as
Oh,
you
jeez.
are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you.
Yeah, and then he gets kidnapped, or not even kidnapped, he gets taken and
We'll reunite in Kakava's next aurora.
the start of Gaiathra's reincarnation. Or Gaiathra
May
reincarnation.
the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing.
This isn't hyping up. This is just gonna hurt even
Let your
more.
journey be forever peaceful,
Man. Oh gosh.
and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
And were they even able to save anything?
The clan
Because
launched
doesn't
a
sound
massive
like it.
attack on the Abjad, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing.
Really?
The casualties are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team.
I don't buy that. That's just insane.
Expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall on all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of
It just, like I said, it bothers me that the IPC, being as strong as they are, somehow couldn't save those people. That just bothers me. In a lot of ways. Oh. Oh? And the effects have gone away.
Bye.
Oh no.
Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you.
It's turning, it's not even the moment. Real.
Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
Oh, jeez.
Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
So yes, you do want to destroy the world. Yep, there it is. Oh gosh. I was waiting for it. I was like, there's no way they're gonna drop us right in and expect us to fight. Oh gosh. Oh boy, here we go. Listen, they better get over in at least 30 minutes. I'm gonna be upset if we don't get to the end of this today. Because we're so close to the end.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Emiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm Mark 7. I'm sure he needs no introduction, as you definitely know him.
Oh yeah, I've never met Acheron before. A pleasure to meet you, Miss Acheron. You can call me Clocky. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, cool. Whatever. Pleasure to meet you.
None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Should we have been?
Since Weld has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
Yeah, this is true.
I envy your close friendships.
You could extend stream. We'll see, honestly.
Here doesn't present
It's not like I have anything against extending stream. We'll just kind of... We'll play by ear.
Venturine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity.
I always pick funny dialogue options.
Which is why,
fair enough,
before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
They are kind of funny from time to time, where you're just like, the character's so taken aback, like, what did you just say?
Situation where all three parties are present?
Go well.
There must be some deeper meaning behind Venturine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected. Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Belobog and Xianzhou.
You could say that again. Dear gosh. This story is much more confusing than simply fight bad guy on Belobog, fight bad guy on the Xianzhou. We must mete out justice for the dead. Maybe we should now get out of here while we still can. I'm the bone of my bat, Stellaron is my body, and Trailblaze is my blood. That's a reference, and I'm trying to remember what it is. I'm annoyed that I don't remember what this is referencing. I don't know if I played the game, but I know this is a reference to something. And it bothers me that I don't know. I must not mete out justice for the dead.
Right. No matter what, we cannot ignore the safety of Penacony.
Yeah, I want to figure that out, honestly. It's annoying that I don't know.
It's crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Alright, Himiko, good idea. You stay on the train. And you know what? I agree with you, Sutart. I think Welch should stay on the train. It's a very good idea. I think Acheron is strong enough for any of this, so we shove Acheron forward, let her do her thing. I'm sure she'll be fine, and we call it a day and go home. I like that idea.
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
It has a little bit of danger, yeah. Not for you two.
Of course.
I don't trust either of you two going out and not being able to live. We're not doing this.
But where do we start looking for him?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ain't no way. Ain't... If he has a trap set, he'll use every matter to pull us in, eventually literally using the loudspeaker of Penacony. Ladies and gentlemen. I refuse to believe that Aventurine has the audacity to do this. This is insane. Well, we know where he's at now.
Look.
That makes life easy.
Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Ladies with gentle
Let's get
hands.
going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon
I like
us.
that. Ladies with gentle hands. That's funny. I actually haven't heard that one before. That's kind of... Why is it the first message I get after swapping back to the Trailblazer's point of view is just... It's just Misha saying, crying. What is... It's getting closer to this huge shadow in the hotel. Yeah, what in the world? Where are you? I'll head over. I'm in the hotel corridor. It's a Drake quote? Oh, lady with gentle hands. Oh, okay. That is interesting. That is weird. The things people will say. Misha, I'm in the hotel corridor. A huge shadow getting closer. Has gone offline, is back online. That's terrifying. I was saved. I ran into the elevator and came down when it turned to go a different direction. Thank you. Your message comforted me a lot. Gosh, I'm just glad Misha's okay. Jeez Louise. Tell me more about the shadow. Actually, I don't know much about it. Heard it before that there's a black shadow haunting the hotel at night. Sometimes crying, sometimes laughing. Oh, bad luck, but at least I managed to get away. I've heard that one of my brave coworkers came across it last night, and then they beat up the shadow. 100%. They gave the shadow a good beating. My colleague was getting ready for a fight, but all of a sudden the corridor suddenly went out. Before they did, he saw a grimacing shadow. Wait. A grimacing shadow? Crying? It's back. I'll use my broom as a baseball bat. It should work just as well, right? I'm going in. Fair enough. And we'll leave the other text either for next stream or later, but yeah, I don't know if we want to start this.
Bad feeling that something big's gonna go down. Are you ready?
Broken stop time. Why don't characters use their abilities? It is kind of weird. I will admit that a lot of characters don't use their fullest of their abilities in the story. Though I will say, I feel like at some points they just...
Mr. Yang.
They don't, like, use the characters, the abilities they use in combat for the simple fact that, like, it's just for combat purposes only.
Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
But I don't know. Well, truthfully, I don't know either. It is weird.
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words.
Yeah, you can say it's a long story, considering there's, like, over, like, there has to be at least a synopsis somewhere of the Honkai story that is over 10 pages long. And then there's, like, another 30 pages for side missions and events. Yeah, you can say it's a long story. I would
But
know.
I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my
Himiko can
own
summon an orbital
personal
laser. That would be
judgment.
helpful.
I also believe that if
Didn't
it were
they
their
made mention of that though once?
they would make the same one.
I think they mentioned that once in Bellabog, where they said that I was like, because Himiko was watching the whole time and she was like prepared to use an orbital strike, but she said she didn't need to. I think they've mentioned it, but I don't think there's ever been a situation that they needed to. And I will say though, something I just thought about, they can't use anything in Penacony because if you really think about it, there's no way to use an orbital laser inside of a dream because the orbital laser doesn't exist. But outside the dream, yes, you are 100% correct. I don't know why they don't use it.
I'm grateful.
They've used it like maybe once and then never touched it again.
In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you.
But yeah, no, you're right. They've mentioned it like one time.
my
That's
maker
not
guides
enough times to actually matter. If my meager strength is required, Acheron over here literally just destroying Duke Inferno. Sure. Laser Penacony. Just laser the real world. Problem solved.
Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location.
Oh boy, here we go.
Really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too.
Oh boy, that ain't good.
Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Even the outside music before you go in's pretty good. Oh geez. Yo, this music is kind of hitting. And it's not even like the boss fight yet. This is insane. Oh my. Oh my, he's built up for this.
Astral Express, you're late.
Ooh, that... I don't like how the microphone, like, sounded directly in my headphones. It made me feel he was, like, whispering into a mic into my ear. I did not like that. That felt weird.
Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I mean, that's kind of real, though.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor.
Wait, what?
Everyone, give it up for Mr. Celeron!
I love how he just says straight face. He's like, yeah, that's nice. We're not here for any pedantry. Does this have anything to do with the wanted murderer? Mommy, look, I'm on TV. You know what? I normally don't pick the silly option, but I want this choice. I want to see what happens here. Mommy, look, I'm on TV.
Let me remind you that
I was
in all
not,
likelihood, this
oh
stand
gosh,
and
not
his
disappointed. I
idea
love it.
have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do.
What?
Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here?
How does me having a Stellaron have anything to do with anything?
He's the only one who saw all three homicides. He is the key to proving that the family's death that does not exist in Dream's promise is nothing but a sham.
All three? 3? Uh-oh. What do you mean 3?
Homicides?
Thank you. I should just let the game play. I should just let the game play. That's what I should do.
One is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park.
If you're talking about yourself, I'm still upset. Okay. I was like, if you're talking about any of the Express members, I'm gonna get mad. Oh, okay. There was 4 U's. He didn't mean Acheron. Okay. So wait, why am I not dying?
You will become
What? Yeah, what is going on here?
I thought my intent was crystal.
What, is he gonna, like, basically put all the blame on us?
Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the stone
Oh.
in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident on Penn.
Accident? It's going to completely blow up the entire world. What do you mean,
The
accident?
entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered
That's not an accident or a little itty bitty.
I'll become the IPC's navigator.
Dude, what?
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
Adventure is insane.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me. By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter.
I'm sure I will get sweet because the game wouldn't allow me to do anything else.
Do it.
A tiny oopsie whoopsie. Yeah, just a small accident. Blows up entire planet. Yeah, okay.
I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me. The Golden Sands.
I don't like you, but I do like you. Stop.
And the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the guild and the IPC.
Uh-oh, did I hit the nuke button?
Wasn't just a stroke of luck.
Honey, I hit the nuke button. My bad.
Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why do the living sleep? Well, because we are not ready for the final rest.
Ooh, that's a nice answer.
Every night is practice for
You know,
you and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface.
I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting how all the characters have had, like, their own definition of why the living sleep.
Cannot choose to decline.
I think it's really interesting.
Nor do you have any reason or grounds to.
Dude, he is mad. Like, it's impressive that he... Oh, cutscene, let's go.
The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet.
Oh, hold on, I'll wait until after this cutscene. I need to see this. Oh no.
I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel. A daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Ember Lord.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Well, first of all, I'm gonna pause this. Let this... Pause this right there. Okay, what do you mean? When you said what do you mean? Hold on. What were we talking about? Oh, we're talking about, definitions of death, I believe we were talking about. Or not death. The, why the living sleep. Because I remember... at least I remember. I could have sworn that Firefly gave her own definition of why the living sleep. And then, obviously, Aventurine just gave it, you know, we all fear the final rest. I think it's very interesting how they took a very small quote from, like, obviously, like, you know, the watchmaker handing out all these invitations, and then, like, adding it in to kind of represent the characters. Like, Aventurine wants to, you know, essentially just go out in a grand blazing ball of, you know, glory. Firefly had her own definition based off of her own life story. It's very interesting. And then, Sunday, yes, he's Sunday's Bird. I didn't know it was Sunday's Bird, but I appreciate you pointing that out, because I did see the bird, and the bird was kind of confusing. So thank you for pointing that that it was Sundays.
Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin.
It's like it's almost like not dubstep, but you know, it's like that like overarching with like doing like, oh no. We don't do slow mo. They, oh gosh, what is it called? Not beatboxing, DJing. It's like DJing a bunch of, like, beats and rhythms together, but at the same time adding jazz elements.
That's better.
I will have to admit, it is... This is definitely going on my playlist. I need to find this later.
I'm on guard.
Because this is nice. It doesn't really have enough, but I think we'll do it anyways just for the damage. Attack as many targets as possible to obtain a higher point and wait, what? And win the gamble? What is this? When this unit is attacked by a target that has entered the gamble, apply one random number. What? If you can find it, can you link it under strain if I'm there? I can... It's probably somewhere on Spotify. Or if you like look up the Hoyo mix, it might be on Spotify. If not on YouTube, you could probably look it up on YouTube and look up Hoyo mix. Because it's basically that's what they their music producing. They go underneath the name of Hoyo mix. Whether they've released it yet, they might not have released it. I know that they said they would promise to try to release the soundtracks when they started making the regions, but I don't know if they're actually gonna release it. Hold on, what's the abilities? All or nothing. Enter the gamble. Every time an all or nothing is attacked by a target that is in gamble, the target will receive a random number between 1 and 6. After a target that is in gamble has finished their turn, targets with numbers lower than Aventurine of Stratagems are considered to have lost the gamble and will be attacked, while those where numbers higher have considered to won the gamble and have their ultimate activated. At the same time, targets that have not entered the gamble are afflicted with the Look Don't Speak status, which are dispelled when the gamble ends. Interesting. So essentially I have to attack these, and I have to get a higher enough number. Okay, won the gamble, your ultimate is activated. Okay, that's... Stratagems like Helldivers? Okay, stop. That was a tad bit too good. Not gonna lie.
Time to say bye.
I definitely was not expecting that stratagem to call out of nowhere. He's gonna call an orbital laser. Don't worry, I know Helldiver players. If he's gonna call an orbital laser, it's gonna be on his own teammates. We're good. We don't gotta worry about it.
More business, eh?
His teammates, on the other hand, his teammates need to watch out.
May as well kill them all.
I feel like Adventuring would be the type of guy to like blow up his own teammates and then laugh about it. I'm not gonna lie, he strikes me as that kind of guy. Oh boy. Okay, so he got a 4? That's why we won last time, was because, okay. I appreciate that they're using the Trailblazer, because the Trailblazers are able to hit both. Bro got the arc thrower on his team. It'd be kind of funny. Oop, 7 out of 4, let's go. Won the game again, or gamble again. That is so cool, though. I love how they incorporated the gambling into, like, the fight. That is cool. I think I want Kafka to break here, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of healing.
Nice teamwork.
And then we'll let Kafka break.
It's time.
I know Aventurine's not taunted, but I don't think I need to worry about it.
Stand still.
More business, eh?
We don't need wind shear, so with normal attack. And actually, I'm gonna do this. Yo, I'm dancing. I don't blame you. This is some pretty impressive.
Prepare for some hard time.
They did a very good job of like incorporating. Is it a sax? I believe it's a saxophone. It's a sax or a trumpet. I'm not a band person. I'll just let everyone know now. I'm a choir person. I have sung basically my entire school career. Ever since they started having it in middle school and all the way up to my high school. Oh boy, he got a 5. Okay, let's see what we do here. We even tied. Equal points. Gamble ends in a draw, so nothing happens. Okay, I'll take it. It's a saxophone. Okay. I figured with jazz it'd be something like a saxophone or trumpet or something. Honestly, a sax makes a bit more sense, but it's fine. Either way, they did really good.
More business, eh?
What kind? Probably tenor. Oh, do you mean tenor? I believe you mean tenor. You're almost there. I see it. You're almost there. Because I believe tenor is spelled with an O, but no, I got you. I got what you mean. It was kind of funny that I keep seeing it like just continually like try to reset itself. Technically I was a tenor. What I really was I was an all-around person. Like I could do bass if I needed to, but most of the time the reason I was a tenor was because he needed me as a tenor. That's what it came down to. My music producer needed me as a tenor, so I just became a tenor. But I could have easily done bass if I wanted to. It just the only thing I can't really do very well is like a baritone. The middle ranges for me are really hard. But like the second I flip my falsetto. No, wait, this is an alto?
Time to say bye.
I think alto I think is a tad bit higher than a tenor. Or no. What was the one above me? I'm trying to remember what the one above me was. Because it was bass. We had baritone from time to time, but we didn't do baritones very much. Tenor. It was an alto. I think it was an alto and then a soprano. But a lot of the times he had my teacher had a hold on. Oh gosh, what's happening?
As long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table.
Did nothing change?
How small. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
I was scared something was about to happen, but nothing happened. Okay, we're good still. Phase 2. Oh yeah, that's what I was worried about, because it started talking. I'm like, what's about to happen? Okay, no, so he lost all of his DOT. It's weird how easy this has been. Oh, just made everyone enter the gamble. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's unfair. I just realized that her follow-up attack counts.
May as well kill them all.
Oh, that's completely unfair, because Natasha basically is going to get screwed.
More business, eh?
However, Sampo's going to be fine. Yeah, he just attacks 3 and gets it. So Kafka's going to lose it. How much does it do? Ooh, it did a lot. Well, not a lot, but it... Oh gosh, that hurts. Because now with Kafka out of battle for that long, that is not going to help me at all.
My customers, I charge extra.
Good time.
I should have done Sampo. I should have done Sampo's skill first before activating Kafka's ultimate. Or, oh no, Kafka's... How is Sampo after Kafka? That hasn't been the case this whole time. That is so weird. I want to put on shield though. I worry about Natasha getting hit right now because I don't want her to get knocked out. Are you kidding me? The absolute second Kafka gets up, she can't survive this. There's like nothing I can do here because I can't get higher than a 7 with one hit.
Stand still.
A 1. That was just adding insult to injury. That was just rude. Well, we gotta heal. That's all I can do right now, unfortunately. I think to save ourselves the trouble, we're gonna use this.
More business, eh?
Oh gosh, Sampo's gonna get destroyed too. Sampo's gonna get destroyed. Oh my gosh, oh jeez. I'm gonna actually activate skill here and then use ult. I love how I just taunted the dice. The dice are now taunted to attack me. Okay, sure, whatever. Oh gosh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, I say that, but then he doesn't do as much damage as I think he's gonna do, so that's fine. It is kind of annoying how he's using the exact same attack, though. Like, I'd appreciate if you just did some new abilities, please.
We're just having fun.
Don't do it again. Dude, come on, man. This is so aggravating.
That's better. Say bye to breathing.
Oh my gosh. I might lose here. It's just so aggravating. Like, he's doing the exact same. Save a skill point to heal that. I'm trying, but the issue is that if Sampo goes down too, I'm hosed. Like, this is just rough right now. I didn't assume that this was going to happen, or I wouldn't have brought Natasha in the way I did.
Don't lose momentum.
We'll do this, I guess. We get some more shield from it. Kafka's fine, it looks like. And we can have Sampo be fine if we're lucky. He hits 2. Are you kidding me? I was about to be so upset. And then she's going to get him. Yeah, and then she's going to get struck with the imaginary thing, so I can't use her abilities. This is so annoying. Funnily enough, Avenged Free kind of the best pick for the boss. You know what? That makes sense. That really does make sense, actually. Which, yeah, that is kind of weird.
What are you waiting for?
I gotta activate ult here. There's like nothing I can do here except just try to... I essentially have to beat Aventurine as fast as possible now. Because at this point there's no way Natasha can heal herself fast enough. Sure, let's do this.
More business, eh?
Stand still.
Attack normally again. Please don't. Please don't. Ooh. Natasha getting way too low is like causing so much anxiety right now. And like, yeah, I probably could have outrolled it, but I'm not even going to take the chance right now. I'm not going to take the gamble. Okay, I took the gamble on Kafka and it worked immediately, so okay. There's that. Boxcars? I'm glad I got an achievement. I don't know what I did to get the achievement, but I got an achievement. Alright, so everyone won except somehow Natasha. Never would have guessed. Okay, so definitely think we're gonna do this. I really would like to just destroy him in this next turn. That would be nice. Okay, that did a lot of damage actually. Hold on. Okay, we're doing something here at least.
Stand still.
I'm on guard.
And because we got that weakness broke, we can actually... This is the first time that Natasha has actually attacked the boss. Are you... Oh, okay.
Down to the last player. So why can't I feel that free?
Erudition kind of the best for this boss. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look, there's the orbital laser. We're talking about that.
Straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all.
Uh-oh.
Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
I'm sorry, are you about to drop a whole planet on us? No. Nope, somehow it's worse than a whole planet.
Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
Oh my goodness.
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacron. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything.
Huh.
They aren't in a dream.
Oh, really? That was just rude.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
They're not going to. She'll just bust right in. That's what she did anyways.
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Oh?
Even if that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other Eves.
Finally, are we gonna learn what they are? Who they are? Please, please, please,
They've
please,
never
please.
glanced at anyone. And they never need to.
Please, 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 please.
They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Say the name, say the name.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes. Am I the same?
You still have a strand of color. But not much.
Oh boy.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely,
Oh my gosh, just tell me who the Aeon is, please.
I will reach the Nihility's end.
Oh, okay. That helped, I guess. Interesting. Even though that we have people in this game that already walk the Nihility, so that's kind of weird. Oh, no way.
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream.
Hello?
As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. The raw destructive power is insane. Dude, like one sword slash just... What? It just wakes up and wakes up dead like, oh, guess I'm dead.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. And
dude, what did Acheron do?
Have I succeeded?
There's no way I can. Yeah, we're definitely gonna. Oh, I could. We'll keep going.
To this sad word, Kakavasha.
As much as I don't want to, and as much as I don't want to go over time, it's fine. We'll continue.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth.
Don't be afraid. Don't look back.
All Avgin have.
If I turn around and there's something here. Oh. Well, that wasn't so bad. I'm like, it's sad that I'm scared. I'm worried for a jump scare.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Our paths will cross again beneath the auroras.
Status. Power. The IPC will give you whatever you ask for us.
Even what you don't want. Really? Come on.
We will reunite in Kakava's next aurora.
I'll definitely wait from now on and let it finish talking before I keep moving, I guess. I assumed it was just long enough
This
to...
is not the place you were expecting.
Huh? Oh my gosh.
Melody. Is it?
Good to know.
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. Is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX.
IX?
Under the watchful eye of Nahiri,
What?
we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
Oh?
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone.
Yeah, he was achieving
No one would
something.
have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago.
Oh, the fact that people can die within a
Real
dream?
death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Oh.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I put money on the possibility.
Okay, hold on. 2 seconds. I need to read back through this. Your performance at the theme park is... Why would I do this? Unmarked hunt for a secret behind the serial murderers. Use a dream death to get there. The promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony, the legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile. Unexpectedly, it's about our Stellaron friend. This line is confusing me. I mean, we'll continue going and seeing what happens, but... The legacy of the Watchmaker, the true land of exile. That just... There's something about that
Murder
line.
isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world.
What?
That barrier they built
Really?
keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has.
What do you mean, someone already
I got the
has?
idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak.
But we already ruled out
Someone
Robin,
who
right?
survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the memory zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
Okay.
You don't sound very confident to me.
To what, prove the
Going
death
out of your
destination?
way
This
to
is
use
weird.
satellite
What?
broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier.
Oh, wait.
You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you. You possess great cunning, deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides, constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others, leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy, both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
I'm very confused on what's...
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it?
This is
weird. But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage.
I'm surprised that he had that much power with
at the end of
the stone being
you did
broken.
not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea.
Oh.
And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours.
So...
Have you never wavered?
She slashed a hole for him, or did... Oh my gosh, what?
Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
I'm impressed it even added the water sounds. That was something else.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
What?
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why, then, do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death. So you can definitely understand why we want to be.
Why is one?
Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine.
Why are these
There are
capitalized?
countless
What in the
things that
world?
humans
Not
cannot
capitalized.
change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning.
So the journey determines what death
Take
means?
a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Friend? The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up exactly what dormancy means. Like, I have a rough definition, but I want to make sure I know exactly what it means. Is a period in an organism's life cycle where growth, development, and an animal's physical activity are temporarily stopped. So it's not the fact that you can end life, but the fact that you stagnate from it? Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. What does he mean by that? That you can't stagnate in life.
Then I shall get going.
Oh? Oh, it's Kakavsha.
You're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape.
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day. But not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops. Know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing for what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha. And to make them proud.
I know you'll be able to do it. Good luck.
What?
Well, of course. For I am a child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Oh boy.
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed.
Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
With hope for the morrow nestled in my heart, I descend into the slumber of tonight. Until the denouncement of all coming morrows kisses me, I have then embraced the quiet death. But this man is different. He lives and breathes in the present, in every sinking night, by every daring gamble. No vision of morrow had ever graced his dreams. His life knows not quietude. His fate yet demands him to win them all, to weather tempests, one after another, till mire enshrouds his very breath. And now, in the unfathomable depths of dream, the once falling die has at last landed on its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it at last landed.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared.
Oh no.
Only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise. And got what he wanted.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then...
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
Thereafter, in the cradle of slumbers, deep within the sweet dream of the planet of festivities, another stone begins to radiate light.
I come for an audience. I come to fill wine. and I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
I have... Hold on. Is there another cutscene? Oh gosh, there's another cutscene. Oh jeez. You try to open your eyes, but only find only blackness before you. Where is this? What happened? And whose POV is this? Nice, nice, you know, outside the world telling. Nice. Where is this? Memories gradually resurface as time rewinds to a few moments ago. Aventurine unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed closely by Acheron drawing her blade, and then... crash. The indescribable force severs the power of preservation, while time and space froze instantly. Your thoughts twist into a knot as your senses fail, while only gravity tearing at your mind as you plummet into boundless darkness, until the fire engulfs you in its embrace. Yes, I'm the Trailblazer. I think someone saved me. It doesn't matter, I need to get out of here. I mean, yeah, it's true. We need to get out wherever the heck... Oh, gosh.
You're awake.
Hello?
I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
Wait, why did Sam save us? What? And you are... Dude, it literally says... It's you. What have you done? I don't think Sam has done anything. What's happening here?
Crevice between dreams. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron hunter.
I still can't get over the fact that their name is Sam. This big, bulking person. Hi, Sam. That's fine. Besides the point.
I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you.
Is this finally where I get to see what...
But I encountered more roadblocks.
That's fine.
Than
You know what?
expected.
Fine. We'll wait. We'll wait
11
for the reveal.
times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy.
Yeah, but you're not a villain.
So, there is only one method that I use.
I refuse to believe Sam's a villain, just like Kafka and the rest.
This is to show you.
Oh, was the internet right? Oh, please don't tell me the internet was right.
All that I am.
Damn it. Internet was right. Jeez Louise. To be continued. You can't do that to me. We spend money on this game.
Corridors and halls,
You should not do this to us.
traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
Oof. Gallagher would be right about that one.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Oh?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties
Ooh, that's tough.
will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
It wouldn't surprise me. Gallagher has a very deep disdain, it seems like, for this world.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often.
Yeah, there's a bird you mentioned.
But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
Ooh. Dude, Gallagher's, like, mad. This is...
The family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? ridiculous.
Oh my
Only
gosh.
idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets.
I mean, he's got a point. Penacony has beat him down, so he has
What
a very
exactly
valid
is
reason to
making
be
you say
mad.
this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
Another valid
I don't
point.
need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage?
He wanted
Because
this?
my target from the beginning
Wait,
has
what?
always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
True master being the watchmaker.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to
Penacony
serve,
streams master.
telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival.
Which he does not want to do.
Isn't that right, my brother?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair.
Yo, hold on.
soft
Yo,
and
whoa, whoa,
curly
whoa, whoa,
like
whoa.
Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker.
Head of the Nightingale
That
family.
odd scar. The mark of Wolsey.
The head Bloodhound guard. Benny's the Dreamscape producer. Oh my gosh.
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are all true traits. From all 52 loyal family members. When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie.
Oh my gosh.
You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. A complete
52 is in the 52 people that are missing?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Minion of the Enigmata. I don't know why I didn't say the Enigmata, whatever.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you.
Ooh. Gallagher just got more confusing.
But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
Is Gallagher a word? I believe it
Proves
is.
that you and the Memory Zone Meme Death are linked. And that's enough.
I can look that up in a few seconds.
Listen up.
It's gonna be a really long time after stream that we stay for, but it's
I
okay.
only care about one thing. The answer to a question. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
Oh my. Oh my gosh, we get 3 cutscenes or 4 or 5. We are eating good this
You know,
this
in the
update.
thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Nah. No, no, no. Don't just give me a light cone. Don't just give me a light cone. What the? Okay. 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds. We're gonna look up Gallagher first. Gallagher? Like, maybe like definition or something? Or translation? Gallagher is an Irish surname which means foreign helper. It means descendant of Gallo Chabar, which is derived from Old Irish. It means foreign helper. Interesting. That is a very interesting thing. I'm glad you pointed it out, because the names in this game always seem to have some sort of what is it called? Some sort of connection. And compare it to the meme, which you are right. It is definitely weird that it's a foreign help. Okay, we're gonna work through this systematically. We're gonna talk very briefly, because I need to definitely end stream soon. First of all, you did say something about guest no polling Sunday, and you say that, but the issue is that they've definitely pulled out dead characters before. So just saying, Sunday is still on the table. Just say say that in advance. His emblem. What do you mean of emblem? Oh, like on the badge? It's like LDZGP? That's like the only thing I see, though. Is that supposed to mean something? Gallagher's emblem on his chest compared to the meme. And look at the meme. Are you talking about like, oh, you're talking about like the shape? Let's see that real fast, because I think I have it in the data bank, shouldn't I? Enemy creatures, others? No, Cosmos? Where would it be? Oh, Memories of Meme. I mean, I guess you're right. I can kind of see it. The little. That's a very minute thing to notice, though. I'm impressed for the internet noticing that. I mean, obviously after the fact that Sunday just got stabbed, I mean, I'm sure you could notice it more, but that is a very minute thing to notice. Huh. Good on the internet for that. All right, 2 more things, and then we definitely need to end stream here. It's definitely getting a tad bit late. I think some people in the house would like to go to bed sometime soon. 2 things. 1, talking about Adventuring. I'm gonna point that out first. I really don't think Adventuring is dead. I know the game is suggesting it heavily, but it doesn't feel like death. It feels like he did this purposely to figure out if death does exist in a dream, and if it doesn't, and like it doesn't exist in the true form, why that I just don't feel like he's dead. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me coping. It could very well be me coping. It's just like you said, Dr. Ratios no. It doesn't seem like it's possible. I don't think he's dead. Granted, it was very sad in the end. Don't get me wrong. But like even Ratio himself said, death doesn't exist. It's just once again, it could be me coping. I need next season. I need the next update, because if I don't, I'm not gonna know what happens. It's gonna tick me off. What was the other thing? It wasn't Firefly, because I mean I've been spoiled about Firefly like a while ago, so I gave up on that. I don't know. There's a lot of questions right now. Penacony is a very mysterious place right now, and there's not many answers that we have. So I don't know. We'll see. Want to bait the billboard? Not right now. Like I said, it's getting really late, and I think some people in my house would like to go to bed. So I definitely think if we remember that for next time, we'll do it next time. But it's not like I can't do it any time. It'd be different if like it was an event only thing, but if sometime in the future we could do it. Thank you for reminding me, though. We'll do that sometime soon. Okay, we do 1 summon. This will be the last thing we do, though. If we get Adventuring, I swear upon everything. Yeah, I thought so. I just want to do the summon, get it out of the way, just to see, but like Adventuring, I am indeed a gambling person, but when I say gambling, I mean gacha. That's like the only thing I do. Alright. But yeah, yeah. I'm sorry for the very long overtime for those who might not want to watch overtime. For those who are glad, then I'm glad you're still here, and I appreciate you staying, but yeah, a lot happened. We're definitely going to need a lot of catch-up next week, so yeah. It was a joy. Have more questions than answers, so I'm slightly annoyed, but hopefully I'll work on a bit more of the Trailblazing on my own and kind of ask these questions, look up more details, and figure out my own later, but we'll see. For now, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you watching, and for those watching back later, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope to see everyone next week, or I guess Sunday for Genshin Impact and then next week for Sharo, but hope to see everyone next time, and hope everyone has a great time until then. For now, this has been another meeting at the Gaming Roundtable.